Greetings once more to all of you out there. Scarwall. Our heroes knock at its doorstep. They've managed to clear the causeway ahead of them. Now, we must dive deep into the castle, face its great horrors, and seek a legendary blade with hopes to save Korvosa. We now join them and see how well their adventures. And welcome, everybody. Welcome to Crimson Queen. Yes, if you missed last week, they arrived at Scarwall. They've got in there. We talked about some things, and I think I've discussed this a few times online since then. It was one of those things is I spent like 3 days setting up a lot of stuff, and it's like you don't think about like some of those details, especially with on the 3-page list of like environmental stuff on Scarwall. So I'm cutting most of that. I will summarize what's going on Scarwall for everybody to know, just to, cut things back a little bit.
Okay.
There's a lot of rules.
I mean...
And I'm cameraless today because I got a tooth pulled earlier today.
And
yeah.
I got creepier background for tonight.
You do.
Yeah, I noticed your background was different.
It is actually...
nighttime version of it.
It is actually 3 pages of details on the environment.
But it's so much.
I'm going to tell you, some of the stuff it just isn't really important to know about. It's just...
Some of it just doesn't even affect us as a party.
Like the Aura of Menace stuff, it's probably not going to affect you as a party. None of you detect evil, detect undead. Doesn't matter. The Dread stuff, don't sleep there. The ghostly stuff, that'll happen. It's fine. It can be involved.
The real problem
Don't sleep there, except Magnificent Mansion, which we retconned to be fine.
The only problem was the planner stuff, because that gets really fucked up and weird, and if you do a deep dive into those rules.
Yeah, it's a permanent unhollow on the castle. That is something that I'm keeping. That's an easy bit of it, and it's just that rather than go into the depths of what dimensional anchor means and all the crap along with that, because there's conflicting stuff in the book that goes against some of the stuff with that. I'm just saying that no teleportation magic, no plane shifting magic kind of stuff. So no like plane shift gate while in there. Easy enough. But little pocket dimensions, things like rope trip, bags of holding, Magnificent Mansion, because they're creating ones directly that are still technically part of the plane, don't count, they're fine. Okay, great. All the spiritual doom stuff, we're not going to care about that kind of stuff. I don't think any of you, even though you have a cleric, no one has thought about casting Speak with Dead, which is the only part of that entire thing that'll come up. And that's it.
I cast Speak with Living.
Then go ahead.
Hi.
So, also noting, we're back to the other...
What a powerful spell.
Other old background for at least tonight. I'm going to edit this one. But just so you know that Lynn's got to take a little bit of a break for like a month or two. It's been in discussions of some things, so they're just going to take a step away. The plan is to come back probably, September-ish. So, yeah. But, keep informed of everything. So I'm just going to say kind of now, Tavel will probably just continue to secure the
Fort.
Barbecue.
The barbecue, yeah.
Barbecue.
It is the barbecue. I said it correctly.
She's gonna have an epic barbecue ready for us every time we come back.
Yeah, Korvosan style barbecue.
Also, your 2 spellcasters, unless you specifically need them, will stay there too with Tavel. So
I think they can hang out.
Yeah. It could be that if you need like information or something,
I think
go back
the big thing Ivona would request them is to try and keep the bridge clear. If anything wanders out in there, just deal with it.
They can manage that, but there certainly are some things that they might want to get involved with, but they are letting you for now explore, secure. When you check back the rest of the stuff, they might check in with you about any of that kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
So that is where we are. I did not switch the battle map back to the other one. And that's fine. I can redo this one very quickly. So, Yes. Any other questions about anything related to the adventures here?
I think I got it all.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
You're not in the right spots for the battle map. I will move those around. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't move that because I'm cameraless, and that changes everything.
I mean, it does, but I forgot that we were
It's
going
just
to
some
do
on-the-fly adjustment.
It's like the thing I was like, oh yeah, we're using the battle map a bunch today, so I really should have it set up. Oh. That's weird. The double tab, I'll fix that too. Okay, anyway. So, you have a chance to get back to the Barbican and rest. So if you need to like kind of change out spells, prepare for the next leg of the adventure, and trying to get inside, you can. Otherwise, you will have a fine sleep in the Magnificent Mansion and be ready for action.
I can't change out spells.
It's not wrong. You can't.
I mean, it's true. You can't.
I can reset my spells for my spell usage.
Okay. Let me move everybody to... Yeah.
Ah!
So, I will shift ping where all of you are.
Sit with the big one over there.
Yeah. The numbers on here are technically incorrect because this was the map pack that was originally released with the adventure, and so just they're numbered for various places and rooms. Just ignore them.
A very big map.
It is an.
It's the whole book, so I'd expect it to be big.
I
There's
have
only one floor, I'm guessing.
I have.
And there's two.
There are 2 floors of this size, plus there's technically a tower area and technically a more basement area too to access. So there is 4 floors of this, and these 2 floors here are pretty much the same. So I have to keep things in line because I mean the book was nice enough to do something that was both helpful and terrible. They technically separated out the areas into different sectors, so I have the whole map of all the sectors together.
My God,
I got the whole map in my hand.
Well, they like kind of split them in half a little bit, so it wasn't a little better, but anyway. Your approach is relatively easy after your previous encounter. Though I will show here and tell you, since you rested, the portcullis is down and the mate gates are closed currently. So.
How long we want to take?
Oh, is there like a... So it's a portcullis.
Can I try to make a strength check to lift it?
Is there some kind of lever we need to pull? Some kind of jumping puzzle that we have to walk around? And
Oh no! Do we have to climb some kind of design?
yeah, like there's some ladders you have to go up one and then down another. But then there's like a hole, like where the stone is falling off. And you have to jump over it.
Okay. I do have a lift DC for the portcullis. And stats for it. Found it. Same with the main gates.
How far in can I see?
I assume there's a gate there, right?
There is a gate here.
Give me...
This is... I'll describe this. This is a little bit of a tunnel. Like, there is... I mentioned there was the 2 statues. They're, like, right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, let me readjust this so people on the screen can see this. I forgot.
I was going to say, you probably are the next strongest. Maybe you should assist me.
I have an important question about the gate specifically.
But after we fail this, I'll just go mouse and then look for a lever.
So basically, like, there's the 2 statues I mentioned that are with the flames on top of them on either side here, and this enters into, like, a entryway, here. Okay, you'll try to lift the portcullis. It's a little heavier than you can.
I'm helping.
He's helping.
Oh, you're helping.
Yeah,
okay, you're helping. Okay.
Oh crap!
Nice.
Yeah, Khandes, you try your best, you just can't get a good like.
That was not my best.
It's interesting to see that definitely like the gates here are still actually really nicely maintained. They're not rusted. They do look like they've had a little bit of wear and tear, but comparison to like being just out here exposed, they're in relatively good shape. But it also means that you're getting a tough time getting like a good grip on them to lift them up.
I'll go see if I can't find a way to open this.
So I do have an important question. The gate behind it, is it? Can you describe what the gate behind the portcullis is like?
Yes, I can.
I was wondering if they gave an accurate description of it.
They give you a little bit of a description of it. Not a full description, but it seems as though they are... It's an iron portcullis, and the gates behind it are basically wooden gates, but they seem to have like iron reinforcements. Massive gates. You see no sign of any kind of like lock or key on it. But most of you are familiar with at least the basic level of castles, so most likely if there's a locking system or something, it's on the inside, or because there is obviously areas like on both sides of this, like the guard areas.
Just remember, be careful if you're going to fly around the gargoyles.
I know. I wasn't planning to fly around. I was planning to break in. I assume ignoring...
The closest thing you saw is you did see some arrow slits in the room above here, because there's an area above here. That's all you saw. You did see no signs of any kind of windows or anything.
The gate. I'm going to assume it's not one of those gates that has a tinier door for entry.
No.
Okay.
I just want to read this. Okay, I ignore... okay, so I ignore 12 hardness of things. Do you want me to break through the iron gate, or simply break through the door, and then see if I can't find a lever? The door will be easier to break through, almost certainly, especially if I'm a small creature.
If you're willing to put yourself at such a risk.
I am.
We don't know what's on the other side of those doors.
And we might not be able to save you.
Let me look at things real fast. I just want to see what shapes I have.
Oh wait, don't we have something that can turn us into mist
Yes.
in the group loot?
Yeah, we have a group mist thing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
have, like,
that might be the easier thing to do.
That is true. Let me look real fast. It was like...
I'll be trapped.
It will put us up against a wall if there is combat, whereas I could just escape.
Does anyone have a robe of useful items?
No, I wish.
Damn.
I thought I gave you one at one point in time.
I thought we had one in our bag.
Not that I've seen.
I know we've gotten several robes of bone.
Yeah, we never got a robe of useful.
Oh, we got a robe of useful items somewhere.
I would have kept that if we said.
Because we could have used the door for one of these.
Or a window.
I'm just checking Lucia and Hal to see if they would.
We have 3 potions of gaseous form. I thought we had something that was a little bit more group-based, though. Unless that was the other game.
Man, I wish I was a dumber character right now, because I would do something really funny.
Joe, I think it was the other game, because wasn't it the candle?
Yeah. Oh no, the candle doesn't do that.
Oh, okay.
No, I just knew we had some potions. I mean.
Yeah, we have potions of gaseous form.
That would
I thought
allow
there was something that like did a
least
group.
A few of us to do it if need be.
Yeah, we have 3.
You guys could just
well,
try to
4
lift it
because I
again,
could be
to
small.
be fair.
Question, could a tiny creature fit through, or would I have to be diminutive?
The portcullis, a tiny creature could fit through, yes.
Okay.
Tell you. The portcullis isn't that big. Certainly a small creature probably would... possibly
creature
able to
could
squeeze in
squeeze.
there. It would
I
be
could
difficult to
also
squeeze,
get
though.
angry and try to lift the gate again.
Honestly, possible, but I'll just
That way
You
you're
know-
not, horribly inaccessible to us if you're in danger.
Not anything that could help.
look. When I'm diminutive, I have an AC of like 40, and then I
That
have like
doesn't
a
help
stealth,
us-
and then I have a stealth of
That
12.
doesn't help against an instant death
26.
effect.
That doesn't help against a spell.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let me just see what other potions we might have. This fire, chameleon powder.
Oh, where's Ronnie?
I will put them on the board.
I am just bad at putting my token out.
Yep.
Got it.
That happens. Now you are out.
I mean, if we want to sleep another day, I could prep and enlarge so you don't have to burn a rage.
I can just burn a round of rage. It's fine.
You know what? I'll just. What kind of material is the portcullis? Iron.
Iron, just an iron portcullis. Pretty simple.
I'll just do this for a while.
I'm reading. Hold on, I'm gonna read something.
Mm-hmm.
I can expend a minute increment of my shifter aspect, and
I can just spend a round of rage and probably lift it. I rolled a 2.
I mean, I do want to say I have 12 minutes of this, so 1 minute
I
increment.
have a lot more minutes of rage, or rounds of rage.
He doesn't.
I have
he-
minute.
it-
I have
it's just-
13
Oh yeah,
minutes.
you have minutes. That's true. It's minutes.
It's also gonna make a lot of noise.
So, look,
well,
I mean,
lifting it might make noise too.
Yeah, but
If
hitting
we-
it
if
with
we
a
want,
sword or hands,
we can
you
have
know.
we
Here.
can have 3 people go in, or we can have 4 people go in because I can go in anyway, and try and look for a way to lift this.
How much HP do you think
Or-
a Portcullis has?
I can tell you exactly. Not a lot. But again,
Mag-
well, overall,
I-
the entire thing does. But a 5-foot square does not have a lot of hit points. Because that's kind of how they break it down into like a 5-foot region of it. It's got a bunch of. It's got iron hardness, so 10 standard iron hardness.
Yeah. Oh, then I literally ignore all hardness.
Yes, it's just an iron portcullis. If you really want to break it down, you can. That is not an issue.
Having
It
it
is not an
broken
issue.
might not be a bad idea.
You probably
Very well.
really only have to like remove 1 or 2 bars to make it accessible for you anyway.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, then I'll do that, and
I'm not going to roll. I'm just going to tell you it's got like 60 hit points. You can do it within a minute. You
Yep.
do a lot of
Mhm.
damage. So you can kind of like, harden your claws and then just kind of cut away at like 2 of them, and like just break them out. So it's kind of like doing like that, like the filing people do like to lines, but you can do it like really quick. You can like kind of sink your claws into there very quickly. So you like do the top and then do the bottom and you pull out a bar and do it again the other one very quickly. So.
Did we put your claws in birthday cake first?
what?
Because you're filing out bars. Like a
Boo,
birthday
boo! I cast Disintegrate on Khandes.
I accept this.
Well, that was about a minute of work. I think that probably was less time than it took us to just come to this conclusion. Shall we continue?
Be prepared for anything that's decided to come to the gates from the noise.
All right, you will approach the
I'm going to
Door.
keep an eye
Good.
on the arrow slits.
big old doors. You can't see the arrow slits anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I assume they're just above the gate pointing outward, right?
They were above the gate pointing out.
Okay, I just want. Is there anything in the ceiling though above us?
Not in this section.
Okay.
What a weird
Before-
castle defense design to not have murder
Before-
holes here.
Wait, one more thing. Ada, before you move up to the gates, there are statues on either side. Does anyone detect any magic on those statues?
I can look at them with my eyes. Are the statues magical?
Exactly.
They are not. I mean, the flame.
I assume it's an
Kinda?
ever flame.
Yeah, it's like an
I, like,
Everflame.
Look at it. It's the produce flame spell.
But it's
I
also
assume.
probably like, like made rather with normal magic, like instead with the souls of the damned or something, you know.
I just
Real
wanted to make
cheery
sure
stuff.
they weren't some kind of magical trap that's going to shoot fire as soon as you approach the gate.
Yeah,
They are not.
A wizard's actually going to spawn a boulder above you guys.
I do want to point out.
It's just the souls of the damned. You're okay.
Yep. I also want to point out, I only technically made a 5-foot hole, unless we want me to take time to make a bigger. But
we can all squeeze, get through that. I'm not large, so
Yeah.
And plus, they're going to open it anyways, right?
I mean, also, like, the gates also will, like... I will tell you, cutting through them will still be kind of weird, as you swear you heard screaming kind of echo in your ears as you were doing it.
Nice.
the thing is, if the gates go down again and someone breaks the mechanism to raise them, we still have a way out.
Yeah.
Ghosts in the walls. Good to know.
It's a large set of wooden doors that are blocking this hallway. So they're like 10 foot wide, 10 foot tall. It's kind of like a vaulted
wood?
area here. Wood, iron reinforced wood. So it's got like the reinforcements in there,
Okay.
but it's mainly wood.
Yeah. Is
Are
there
the
like
pins
you
on
said
the
there-
outside or the inside?
I will tell you, you theoretically could disable them open. It's
Hold
a.
on.
I don't know if any of you have a high enough check at it, because only one of you can roll that. And how much ranks do you have in that? How much do you have?
Let's see. I have. Okay, if I take off my armor.
If you strip
If I-
naked,
Get nude.
What's funny is I kind of do because I basically wear a loincloth on my armor.
Sorry, I can only lockpick naked, guys.
And then if I take a 20, I get a +5. So that means I could get up to 35.
Okay. Are you going to do that?
Do we want to take the time for me to pick this, or should we just smash it?
I could
It's-
probably get rid of the door in one go.
Because it's not like necessarily like, picking it. Like it does seem to be a locking mechanism. But it's not like a standard lock and key locking mechanism. But you can see in like access parts of the mechanism enough to disable it.
The question, I suppose, would be, do we want to piss the castle off more? Considering it screamed at you when you broke the gate.
I'm not that worried about it.
crystals of damned inside the metal.
I feel like whatever we're gonna do here is gonna ultimately piss it off.
Agreed.
See what you want to do.
My headphones are putting slight pressure on the upper part of my jaw, which is not fun.
I could disintegrate part of the door.
Do we want to waste a spell slot on the door?
Well, it's one time and probably never again, so whatever we do, well, and that's the thing, is if we do break it, then it can't be sealed behind us.
You disable it, theoretically can't be.
Yes, it can. If I pick the lock and it's now unlocked, then
Well, it's not
someone
locked.
can come and lock it.
It's like a...
I think that the idea is theoretically someone else can come and reset the mechanism.
Yeah.
How likely is that to happen, alright?
You don't know, but you did kill their front defensive force, so yeah. Probably less likely than it was when there was a bunch of skeletal champions and a guy in a skeletal nightmare. Impossible? I can't say.
Up to you guys if you
Yeah.
want to take
I
time.
think we
or
try to
use
pick the
spell.
lock.
Okay.
If you want to
I'll
take the
hold
20,
your-
you're not
We're not
under
in
any
any
duress.
danger currently.
And
I will
you know,
hold your armor.
the 35 will indeed pick it. you'll be able to kind of unlock the mechanism, so the doors will be able to be opened.
And then I'll assist you back into your armor.
I don't know if you can see it.
There
we go. Now you can see the door
so
a
it
little
takes
bit
like a little bit. Yeah, so it takes a little while for me to do it because I
That's
get
what
out
I'm
of my
saying.
armor.
It'll take less
Mhm.
if I assist you putting it back on.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, who want to do honor?
Not me. Although I do feel very comfortable here.
Yes, you do.
Ronnie, do you want to be
Quite
do the
nice here,
honors?
actually.
So, who's pushing the doors open?
I hide behind
Nobody
my
else wants to.
beefy Aasimar cleric friend.
Uh-huh. So,
I mean, I'm willing to as well, but
Push those
I should-
open like Dark Souls doors.
yeah, someone pushed them open like Dark Souls doors, so you will creak them open, and I will reveal what you see beyond here and describe it.
I
another
log out, or
portcullis.
I
Yeah.
I save and quit
Another
and then
portcullis
come
and
back
door.
in to open them
Fuck's
faster.
sake.
Rows of arrow slits line the eastern and western walls of this hallway, and murder holes look down from above.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, the far end is blocked by a heavy gate and iron portcullis set before it. Lining the length of the corridor are dozens of orc skeletons and scattered bones, still clad in damaged pieces of armor clinging to rusted weapons. So now you understand why it was so easy, because they funneled you into even more deadly area here.
I will pull out my cool pipe fox,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have him go invisible and start climbing to look in the murder hole.
Murder hole are one of the arrow slits on the walls.
The arrow slits, because I think that's more of a pressing issue.
Murder holes are technically the ones in the ceiling.
Yeah. So they're on the side here. So which one?
Well, he has greater invisibility in climbing, so you can technically go and peek at all.
I'm gonna draw this just so you know.
Can he
That's
also fly, or is it just
north. Okay.
No, he
keep that in
can't
mind.
fly.
Oh.
Wait,
so-
which way's north?
Sorry,
To
I did
the
the wrong.
left.
I did a color that wasn't very good for this.
To the
so I'm gonna
left.
Yeah.
Ah,
There
We're
you
heading
go.
north.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
heading
didn't see
north.
where your arrow was.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It's above us.
Sorry, I was zoomed in.
All right.
yeah.
Your pipe fox can take a look.
Pipe fox
Does it
in
like
the murder box.
commute? Just,
It is a speaking creature with more intelligence than half the party.
east or west room? Then.
I will have it go. I'll have it look in the west room first.
So the bottom one.
Yeah.
I'll just reveal some stuff for what it will see.
Don't make me laugh.
There
it
you
hurts.
go.
That sounds about right.
I'll reveal these guys to you.
That one checks.
Oh, there it is. That's not.
It's
That's
the,
the right section.
it's the skeletal version of the Cowhammer boys.
A bit bigger than those guys were. It's like two of them put together, you know.
There you go.
Oh, he's like gonna vomit his ectoplasm.
Oh
out.
no, he's gross.
Yeah,
He's like
they
kinda-
seem
Number
they
8
seem
of
to be
300.
some kind of skeletal
For 8 of
minotaurs.
300.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh
So-
gosh.
Wearing kilts.
Cages.
Okay.
You're saying
know, there-
we
you
have
know what-
362 more pages of Scarwall?
I think we have 362 more minotaurs to fight.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one's number 8, so his
Yeah.
friends play 7.
Currently, they actually do seem to be kind of like, because the pipe box is invisible, they won't notice it.
Yeah.
But they do seem to have light crossbows sized for them, pointed at
Jesus,
the arrow slits,
That's
ready to.
brutal.
Yeah,
Oh, so they have small ballistas then.
they do have small ballistas, and they are at the murder holes, the arrow holes, basically ready. It turns out they did hear someone break down the
Oh,
portcullis.
shocking.
It's a pipe fox wants to check out. I just
I'll have
wanna
him check
reveal.
the other one out too.
It's just.
I would say
another-
it's
just
yeah,
another
same
stone.
dudes. Yeah.
Yeah. There is some staircase in each of those that seems to lead up, probably to, above. You're assuming, since there's no mechanisms in either of those rooms, probably the mechanisms is in the area above, with the murder
Mhm.
holes in the middle. But yeah, these guys certainly are trained on this area now because of all the noise that was happening.
No, I'll have the pipe fox explain what he sees.
Is he going to check out the murder holes too?
Can he climb up to them?
I assume we head back and
Like,
then
what's the
discuss it.
surface like? I assume there's smooth walls.
Probably smooth hewn stone, average like
It
castle
probably
stone.
might be
walls.
hard for him to climb up there.
Yeah, unless it has like a climb speed, I don't think he can do
He
it.
has a climb speed of 20, so he might be able to do it.
Then I think he could if he's
gonna-
got climb speed. It would be a little
Put the
difficult
thing
for like.
upside down, right?
I'm gonna
That's
point
true.
back and say I'm gonna point backwards and say we should discuss this farther away. So
Yeah, what's in the murder holes?
Okay, let me change maps.
I assume it's more of these guys.
I will change map for just a second here. I'm just make sure the map is.
I mean, if it's more of these guys, you can just tell us it's more of these guys.
Yeah.
It
It might not
It is, and I'll tell you, it seems to be 4 more of them, and it has the mechanisms for the gates you can kind of see, and the portcullises, and also, like, what is it that they it looks like they got some stuff for, like, dumping some things in there, too.
though. Some bats. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
That is how the kind of defense you would have in a chokehold like this.
Boiling oil, fire.
Fire. Yeah.
It seems to be, if your fox investigates it, rather than some kind of supernaturally cold oil. So it's like
Ooh.
frost oil.
Interesting. Ghost
Oil.
oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will, on another map, reveal an area for the future.
Yeah, because you know it's there now.
Because you know it's there now because of a pipe fox. But if you get to the second floor ever, you'll see it. I'm moving back in now. I'm back with you guys. Sorry.
So how do we want to get past this? It seems like it's not the easiest part.
We do have a wand of invisibility with 7 charges.
But the doors are shut. That's the problem.
The portcullis and doors on the other end look very similar, but you're unsure if the door at the far end is locked or not.
Can you disintegrate doors?
I can disintegrate objects. The object technically makes a fortitude save against it.
I think it's not. I think it would
It's-
get one just for, but not really.
Yeah, because it does specify in the spell, creature's object makes a successful fortitude save or partially affected.
Well, most
I assume it's an object
non-magically.
that can make it, like a magic object could make it, right?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
a
non-ma-
door is probably not
non-magical
gonna
stuff.
do that.
Yeah, I don't think the supernatural influence on it's enough to give it like the I resist things magically status.
Probably just
Because it breaks. It's just a door, just kind of evil, you know.
slightly
Just
evil.
kind of evil. Yeah. Specifically, it would burn a
It's like
10-foot
level.
cube. Of,
The door would disappear.
Yeah, the door and a big chunk of the portcullis would be gone.
I think the thing is, it would be each of those would be one object for the disintegrate. Is the only thing I will say, because
I have to use 2 of them.
Yeah,
I have a
'Cause
question. Yeah, I have a
it does
question.
10-foot cube of whatever it
Mhm.
hits. So that's it. Okay. Anyway, question. You would answer. Go ahead.
What is the angle the arrow slits can see?
Probably anything that's
straightforward.
beyond the door. Like when you're right in front of the door, you probably are right out of there. Like
Arrow slits are like this, though. So you have like a little opening, and then they go whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, that's what I'm like
Typically.
thinking. Like 40.
so, I'm just saying with the angle and the thickness of the
45
wall.
degrees.
Yeah,
Mhm.
usually.
You're like right here where if you kind of be here, you're like
Oh.
a little outside of it.
But it would-
The murder holes from above, they're a little more open. They're murder holes. They're meant to be
But I
open.
Yeah.
would point out, I don't believe they can detect life, as my familiar was unseen.
Good point. Well, if you disintegrate and then we go invisible, we can just walk past.
Getting out would be the issue, though.
Agreed.
We eventually would have to find way into those rooms and take them out.
Which means we'd want to find a way to the second floor quickly.
Uh,
Yeah. so basically
Well-
they could easily shoot to the portcullis. Beyond that, it might be a little harder.
Is it possible to... How easy is it to see a square through these?
They're
These
normally
arrows.
designed not to be able to.
Yeah,
see
that's
in
like the
that
thing.
easily.
If you want to be able to target them, you have to be in the range to target them. And they would have improved cover, aka plus 8 to AC.
I don't mean that. I mean a square in the room.
Oh, just a square in
Just
the
a
room?
square in the room.
In theory,
Oh.
they can
You'd have to
probably
be,
barely
like-
see.
Because,
Ronnie.
wall of fire, wall of fire.
I think you would again have to put yourself in danger to do that.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And
Yeah,
you also still have to worry about the murder holes a bit above.
Yeah. The walls of fire theoretically clear those two, but above is the issue.
Okay, so basically, here's I don't know if you can see my line. Is this broadcast to others? Yeah. So like, this is my view of like what they can see. So basically, make an X.
Yeah.
So basically, they can see like that easily. So you have to get within that range.
I think blowing open the doors and just going invisible through would be the best.
Remind
Especially
me of
since
The only
we
thing
already-
is that might make them pour stuff through the murder holes, though.
Yeah, to
Fireball
try and...
damage objects.
Fireball damages wooden objects, yes.
Is the door wooden?
The door is wood with iron rodding, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
reinforced
theoretically would damage it, but it would get... I would say it would get its hardness first. So...
iron reinforced wood.
Because you could, instead of wasting disintegrate on the woodish door, do it on the portcullis.
Good to do that.
Maybe we could just double fireball the friggin' door.
True.
Because the fireball has a range of yes.
Fireball has a big range.
It does.
Fireballs
100
are-
feet plus 40
Fireball
per
is
level.
louder than disintegrate.
I'm pretty sure these guys know we're here already.
It's more what's beyond that door, right? But I'm down to just
Also-
I'm just down to just blow a fireball here.
I'm gonna put a
Okay,
blade of
that's fair.
barrier up because it'll last me 13 hours.
Good call!
Yeah, I'm down to just dump a fireball here and
Sure.
damage both of these.
We'll double fireball it. Here we go.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
31 and 33 damage.
31, 33 damage is pretty damn good amounts of damage. I have to subtract hardness twice. And, I'll tell you, you can tell. It's barely, but you will be managed to burn down enough of this door that kind of falls apart.
Woo!
It just seems to barely be enough between that. I'll tell you, with its hardness applying, you dealt 4 more damage than it had.
Ooh.
I knew it'd be
There we
close
go.
'cause of hardness.
That's the murder area, at least as
Mhm.
far as I can tell. Not with the above stuff. That's just
Uh,
the
The
side
above stuff
murder
is
area.
gonna be like not
The above stuff, let me see if I can just check on this.
like if the oh, can I go to
Sorry,
murder
I just
holes?
switched it.
If the murder hole is just there, I mean they'll have like at least this.
I would judge it is, like, this area here is under the murder holes.
Oh, so that's
This
basically
is the
murder
entire
hole?
place.
Okay.
The black box I drew.
Yeah, because they
so
might
basically-
be able to go 5 feet across from that at least. So like
Yeah.
you could probably get hit from here.
So it's from the door to, like, right after where the portcullis is. That's outside of the area.
Well, if
And
we
it is
can-
just in the center of it, too.
If we can deal with the portcullis, I can darkness this area. And we could just make a straight run through.
You would know, as long as does normal darkness break dark vision?
Normal darkness is concealment.
Yeah.
I believe
You
dark
need
vision does
deep
not see through.
darkness,
Yeah.
I think.
No,
I-
dark vision does not
No, dark
normally.
vision
Yeah.
doesn't see in magic.
I remember. I know in deeper darkness it
Uh,
doesn't, but darkness
Yeah,
itself.
so normal darkness. Yeah, we don't know if these guys have dark vision though.
Most undead do. I would tell you.
Yeah.
It is
I
a
don't
standard
have
undead
dark,
trait.
unfortunately.
That's probably something that you would know. So let me just check here.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
Creatures
it
with
drives
dark
the
vision can see
illumination.
creatures with dark vision can see in an area of dim light or darkness without penalty. So
what darkness does is it drops the light level by 1 step.
Okay. So this area here, it is of some low light, just because it's got like some evergreen.
How tall?
Technically speaking, I originally was saying. Let me just check. Make sure. I think I was saying 10, but this might be 15. Let me just make sure how high the windows are.
And you have to have magical light to increase the light level from darkness. Or I think deeper darkness dispels.
Would dungeoneering help in any way to approach this issue?
In what way?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's like some kind of way to like circumvent this that I might be able to deduce from like just knowing how. Because technically, my mental, my band of mental superiority gives me bonuses to.
Okay, it's 15 feet up. I was looking up.
Okay,
So basic. So I'm just gonna say basic features. In case it matters, the outer walls are 3 feet thick. Inner walls are 1 foot thick. They're all stone. The outside walls are very smooth. Interior walls are actually only a DC 15 climb check. They're a little bit better. They're a lot as they can be scaled. Inside ones, the outside ones are higher DC.
Fun fact: Deeper Darkness is a cleric spell. I could technically learn it and cast it.
Transmute rock to mud.
Floors are made of smooth flagstone. And it's unless. So this area would be a little darker, but you've put light in because you opened the door. It seems like this one they didn't need to have light in here because it's just a murder area. But it's 15 foot tall, and so relatively dark. And I started looking at the room description.
I mean,
Just checking that there.
Any of us feel comfortable, obviously, fighting in this situation.
I think we just run through.
But I could, in theory, get up a floor with flight.
I could assist you up there with a spell.
I can just fly.
I mean, I can get up there with you.
Oh, okay. So if we want to combat it right now...
Who here can't fly, I think is the real question.
I can't.
I think it's just Khandes can't fly.
I don't know if you're...
Can Ronnie fly?
They just said they had boots of flying.
Well then, with boots of flying, the answer is yes.
Khandes is the only issue.
I mean, I can try to jump.
15 feet up in the air?
I'm
That's
guessing
I mean,
didn't
it's technically
prepare.
possible.
I guess you didn't prepare a fly.
No.
I'll tell you, if Khandes would go large, Khandes could just reach up and pull himself up too.
Ooh, there you go.
I mean, there is giant, like, deadly vats of freezing oil above, but you know, you can reach up and try to crawl around them.
So we could attempt this right now, or to make this easier in and out if we need to leave.
Because currently, I think did you disintegrate the portcullis or not yet?
I have not disintegrated the portcullis yet.
Okay.
We did fireball the door, but we did not disintegrate the portcullis. Yeah.
Doors.
So if there's anything beyond the door that we can see from
I'm
where
not
we
going
are.
to remove the doors because they're destroyed, but they're not like super destroyed because you just barely did it. So that's why I'm just not removing them.
Gotcha.
It's more like you can move over and push them out of the way. Kind of,
Basically, they're hanging off the hinges, but they're not out of the way.
Mhm.
I mean, I have a ring of jumping.
Oh, that'll
Oh, yeah.
do it.
Candace, can you do me a big solid, please?
Sure.
Can you generate me a cheat for a spell I realized I should have asked? Because I need a token for this spell.
You need a token for this stuff. Okay.
I have a total of 10 in my acrobatics.
Ooh. You know what my acrobatics is?
No.
5.
Well,
I'm guessing
10
you
for
put 1
jumping.
point into it
There you go.
and had.
I have 2 ranks in it, and I have a dex of 16.
Put it down there below the star. The get-go.
My
Oh,
acrobatics is 11, and
I
that's
probably
with
don't
the
have
penalty.
catchphrase on me.
Yeah, because I just need to put a token in here.
Oh yeah, did you prepare an extra cat's grace for today?
Yes.
Okay.
One would go on Zardris, one would go on you for this. If we're doing the fight.
Kind of sounds like we're gonna be fighting in a second.
Yeah, it sounds like it won't be as hard as we originally were thinking.
And I will cast a bull strength on myself before we go anywhere.
Yep.
Where exactly are the murder holes?
It's the big black thing.
The big black
Well,
square.
Right, but I'm assuming
It's like in the middle
not
of it.
one giant murder hole there.
Let me just make sure.
It might be.
They're probably just a series of them right next to each other. So it's like
Okay. That's what I was just trying to
there's
figure out.
like
Like, if we're
4 of
trying to
them.
go up one, you know,
It's not like it's not like a 10 by 20 thing. It's more like 10 by 10 squares, each of them. So there's probably like 4 vats that can dump into that area.
It's a DC 20 acrobatics check to jump 5 feet up, which you might be able to do without raging, because then you could reach for the rest. Because you're like, how tall? 6 foot? Something? Like almost 7?
yeah.
Yeah, so raising your arms are
I'm
probably about
6'8".
10. Yeah, so raising your arms are probably very close to 10, so you probably only need that 20 acrobatics to get the,
We're
high
trying to have
jump.
to roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah.
But, I mean, raging wouldn't be a horrible thing either, because then I'm already...
Yeah, then you could just grab and pull up.
Okay.
Anyway, so if you wanted to do that, you could, but...
I think if we're going to do that, I think getting
Alright.
angry just makes more sense than just trying to jump.
Before we go in, I'm going to haste everyone, and then you're
Okay.
going to watch as Avona casts a spell, disappears, and in her place is a medium-sized dragon.
I'm also gonna shield of faith myself.
I'm getting...
Sure it is. I believe it's medium-sized for this spell. Yes. Specifically, a time dragon. Got this cool lady over here. The
Sweet.
dragon, though. Haste the dragon.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh,
Alright.
Alright.
I just have to put the basic defenses for this spell into the sheet really fast. I should have done this earlier, but I forgot.
Here.
Okay.
So you'd be in here somehow.
There.
Yeah, we'll all want to be through the gate and ready to go, because basically once we go, I assume we're going to have to roll initiative.
Yeah, probably.
As soon as you are, whatever you're planning, as soon as you do it, I will have you roll initiative.
I'm just gonna
like-
click my initiative button now.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Let me-
Holy crap.
Then I'm casting
Oh, these
fire.
are actually
Yep, low initiative as usual. I literally so rarely roll above a 10 for initiative.
Oh, I can actually
don't
just use
know
my
why.
normal sheet for this, but I do.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Sorry, I have to input some stuff really fast.
I've made 2 rolls so far, and both of them have been shit.
You rolled a what, like a 2 and a 1?
Yes.
Oh, this is rough.
One of those nights.
Yep. That was yesterday when like my first couple rolls. Like,
Oh
oh,
god.
that's
I'm
a
gonna be
4.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to go grab another ice pack.
Okay. Just arrange everything. At least for this map here. Okay. Alright.
Oh god. I got a 6 and Ada got a 9.
Ah, music game, really loud.
I have arranged a map appropriately. For now. And I've got some things arranged for another map. So I might have split. I'll have to move between two maps, basically. But it sounds like your plan.
Well, I think we're all going to be trying to get up, so
Mm-hmm.
probably in a turn it won't matter. We'll all be up.
We're also hasted, right?
You're
Yeah.
hasted.
So that's another 30 movement. speed.
My sheet is getting temperamental today. Can't put temple instances on my sheet for some reason.
So if I have a 30 temporary speed from haste, I can move 70 feet in a single movement action.
Alright. If you're all ready, we can begin the first round, which would be a surprise
I'm
round.
back.
So you get a move or a standard action, and Zardris, you are the first one. What is your plan?
Well, I have to fly at a 45-degree angle, so where would the nearest flight thing be?
Yeah, where would the hole be, basically? Where is the hole?
Because I have to fly up, you know?
There's think about like a whole like here. I'm not doing this very well. Like
That's
here. These are technical.
Yeah, there's 4 10x10s in a row down the middle.
Okay. I mean, it's 15 feet, right?
Yes.
So I probably wouldn't be able to 45 into this one, but I could probably 45 into this one. Because
Yeah,
15
that sounds
feet
about
up.
right.
And then 15 feet up. So I mean, I can do it in a single round. With haste movement added on here. So I guess I'll use my
I have
movement
a-
action. What?
It's a dumb question. Does haste double fly speed? First haste increase fly speed, right?
Haste increases movement speeds.
Yeah.
specifically
But
says.
I can do 30, and then
No,
I can
this
fly.
is was more for me.
Oh,
for
okay.
calculations.
Can you click haste?
Oh yeah, I can pick
Is
it
it
for you.
just? Is it land speed specifically?
I think
all
it's
creatures'
all
modes of
speed.
movement.
Oh,
If you have a mode
oh.
of movement,
Yeah,
burrow-
climb, burrow.
But the thing is, it probably would not apply to something like the Boots of Flying, because that is specifically that thing, or
Yeah.
Broom of Flying. If it's something that
Mm.
gives you the speed rather than the item that has the speed.
Yeah.
Wait, why are there two Ronnies?
Because one is a Tantus Rani and one is a River Rani.
So true.
I think this is the Tantus Rani. I can get rid of it, I guess.
Why is there a
Tantus
Tantus
back,
Ronnie?
yeah, it's
I'm
still in the back.
confused.
Because I drug one out for Ronnie when Ronnie was not drying out and then drag out. So, that's
Can you
something.
move yourself, Ronnie?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay, is the
Okay,
right
so
one.
Zardris is moving. I have to go to another layer here.
Yeah, I can
Give me a
assume I
second.
can get up to this one in a single movement. action.
Yes. Let me put you on
Same.
a sheet.
I'm
The
very
problem
And
is
then
you
move
can't
us
move
everywhere.
individual people. So you're gonna have to
I
be
know.
switching back and forth.
Oh, I'm going to have you quit switching back and forth. And I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
now to move everybody over. Here you go. There you
Hey,
are.
There's guys up here.
There's a whole bunch of dudes up here.
That's my movement.
Yeah,
It's my turn.
you're just like, there's a giant winch system and some pots here that pour some stuff out, and some nice
Well,
doors and stuff.
How much movement did it take for you to get up there?
I mean, I guess you could.
I mean,
You
You can
might
move
have
around a
an-
little
I
bit
have
more.
between
An action.
60 and 70 feet of movement, depending on how you want to look at it.
Like, if you want to move some more, you could. Like,
Or
I
I
was
you
gonna
have-
tell
just want to
you.
be
or
on
you have
solid
an action.
surface.
I'm gonna practically
No, I don't
put
have
my
action.
stealth here.
This is a surprise round. We don't have an action. We have a movement or an action.
Yeah,
Except for me.
Yeah, except for you. But I would, if I can.
But you
I
don't
would also
fly,
move
so you have to make
a
more actions.
Solid ground. So I'm
yeah, you could probably move to there. Let me describe this room. It's an oddly shaped chamber that occupies most of the gatehouse's second floor. A large set of winches in this room seem to govern the gates and portcullises and the gateway below. They have
What is
the.
I assume it's the Primalist. Where would it raise up
Oh,
to?
yeah, it's
Oh
the,
yeah,
got it.
that's the lower floor.
The containers to pour down the oil are lined along the winches above the murder holes. Yeah. Arrow slits pierce the outer walls in several places, completing the room's defenses. So, yeah. Some more arrow slits.
Dope.
I guess I can, like, reveal more of them so that arrow slits there, and arrow slits there if it matters.
Am I next to an actual door?
You are! That is a door. There's also, like, a staircase here, and a staircase here, and I think you can see that door there.
Hell yeah, door.
Yeah, we can see both doors.
Anyway, surprise, surprise, Vona, where were you moving up
So,
to?
You
I
guys swap maps, I think.
Yeah.
mean, I have 90 foot of flying speed.
Yes, okay.
I can
Or even
get
more than
there.
Mhm.
It would take me 50. I think it would take me 50 to 55 to get to where Zardris is.
Okay.
If you're on the same square as me, it's like 50 to 60 is what.
This
Oh,
is,
God,
like,
we're gonna
solid
have to
ground
put our
here.
turn orders in too. Would we all?
No,
on
the turn.
second
Oh,
floor?
it's on my. I have the turn order. So
Campus will just
I'll
have
tell-
to just have to tell us when our turn's up.
Yeah, I'll tell you when your turn is up. I have the
it's
turn
this
orders.
solid
they,
ground
They do
here?
transfer for me. That is
Okay.
solid ground there.
Okay,
Basically,
cool.
the pouring system is kind of next to the big winch
I'm
there.
gonna land up here.
So like it's the pouring and the winch. So it's kind of like blocking the way.
Hey, don't you get a weird thing for initiative rolls when you're a time dragon?
I just get a +4.
Oh, it's just a +4.
Just a +4. I think the
so-
other higher levels of the spells do other stuff.
So Ronnie
Well-
would be next.
Would it have taken? Oh, you're right. He doesn't have an action. I keep thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have an action. I wish I did. Should have bought that item. It lets me do that.
Oh well.
Could have loaned you the sandals.
Got high heels on right now.
And it's
Kansas. Can
Yeah.
you please go on the other
Kidding.
map so I can see my character?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I have to drag everybody also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
you gotta drag us.
It's I
Um,
I can remember to do. I have to remember also to drag you.
I'm here, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are one forward, one of the two.
I was like here. Yeah, I'm
So
in
I
one
just
of,
get a move or an
I'm in
action,
one of
right?
these three.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Alright, so I'm just gonna. Since I'm a slow gal, I'm just gonna go up, do a move 5, 10, 15, 20. I think that's all I can do. Where do how do I get to the I'm looking for
It's
the stairs
50.
here.
You might have more speed because you have a 60 with your boots.
Oh,
Yeah, you could fly up there
you're also hasted.
when you're hasted.
Well, I was saying
Oh,
that
yeah,
the boots,
I do have
but the way
haste.
the boots work, they are the ones that are
They're
getting
not-
the fly, not you.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
But-
activated the fly yet. I
Well-
wasn't using the fly quite yet.
Yeah.
I was just
Oh, you're just gonna move up
Um,
first.
Okay.
And then
yeah,
activate
but
You
the
are.
I'm
fly.
hasted.
You have moved within the murder slit range, though. I will
Yeah.
tell you there.
Yeah.
keep
fly.
that-
No, if that's gonna be the case, I'm just gonna activate the fly and fly up. Yeah.
You want to join everybody upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna join people upstairs. I was gonna try
Alright.
to do
Is
something.
it
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna join
swift
folk
action
upstairs.
to activate
Alright.
the boots?
Yeah, let me double check before I
I
say
just
that.
looked them up. They said command, so command is like
That's like a free
It-
action almost.
it's vague.
Yeah, it's kind of a vague one.
Wait into this.
I'm just gonna say it's fine. It's like it's
Alright,
It's
cool.
like
It's-
speaking a word is not an
Yeah.
action.
so like you can probably like
You
move up
can-
next
you
to
can
a
talk
time
freely
dragon
on
like
your
here.
turn.
You want to drag a new character onto here and be up here
Yeah,
also.
Even more.
Yeah, be up here with your dragon friend.
Wait, am I on the right? Did I drag you guys over? I
Yeah,
did.
you
Okay.
were on the right map.
Oh, remembering that is just my brain.
And then we're gonna have to go back to the other
Or
one.
immediately go back.
Yeah.
I'll drag you on here.
Yeah.
Ronnie. Here you go, Ronnie. There you are. Sure, you're up there. Do you want to move anywhere else? Do you just want to be there? You probably can like shift.
No,
to,
I'm
5.
good there.
Okay. Ada, are you coming up here too?
Actually, I do not plan to.
Okay, then I'm
Yeah.
going back to the other map. And see what Ada does. And then what Khandes does, because Khandes has different actions also.
Yeah.
So from where I am, can I see people? Can I see one of the Minotaurs up?
No, you cannot see anybody above you.
Okay, where would I have to get to see them? I'm basically going to move forward slowly.
You would have to be up at the murder holes. Like, it's not a great angle for looking, and more than likely the people don't really like see very well. It would be like the sounds of battle would be assigned to important things more than anything. You know, the people above can't really shoot arrows down or anything like that. They can pour the oil.
Basically, my question is, okay, because you have to fly at 45 degrees to move normally with flight.
Depending on your fly type, if it's like
It's
good,
average.
I think it's
I know.
average.
I think you have to have perfect to be able to fly vertically without rolling.
yeah. So I think it is 45 for everyone
yeah.
else,
Yep.
except for I think poor might be the worst.
Oh
45.
yeah, before might be.
Well, Corey, I
Or
think you have to like make rolls to just stay flying.
You do.
That's pretty bad.
Because if you basically, my point though is, so they're not next to any of the holes. There isn't one next to the holes.
I mean, you couldn't tell if they were, is what I mean.
Okay, again,
They're not positioned.
can I move
From-
forward? Like, can I see them from here then? Or from
If you're
here?
on the ground, no. I'm saying, like, you have to be, like, flying up below the murder holes to see where they're at, because they are basically in a position that's really difficult to see. They're not, like...
Okay, okay. Can I fly up and see them a little bit, like 5 or 10 feet up?
I guess you could see a little bit if you're, like, 10 feet up. I'd say you can maybe, like, see a foot or something.
Okay, I should
Sure.
clarify what I'm trying to do. Basically, I want to be able to charge next turn.
You will not be able to charge. The mechanism that is with the burger hole blocks the way from that kind of thing. You would
Okay,
have to get
fine,
up
then.
there. Yeah.
I'll just get up there then.
It's sort of like everybody's been crawling basically around that to get up there.
Okay.
So,
Then I'll figure it out from there.
okay,
I'll
then I'll
fly
move
up
us
then.
over to the other. Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, I guess it has to place himself on the map.
All right. Go ahead and where you are you? Where are you climbing yourself up then?
I think I was here-ish on the lower map, and then like, so up diagonal would basically be.
You could be up like here or on either side technically. It's up to you.
I'll be. Oh, this is annoying because I'm probably gonna get okay, fine. I'll just go here.
Okay.
Whatever. Full attack and full attack pounce are the same thing anyway, so who cares?
That is true. Pounce, it does give you +2 to attack, but it also gives you -2 to AC.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we are at Khandes, the last one to go on this surprise round. You have your
Enlarge
sandals.
me.
Okay, you're getting big.
Oh, big man.
I will tell you, you will have to make a check to get up there if you're enlarged. Like, to get through squeeze through the thing.
Because there's a mechanism
It's
that's
10
kind of.
foot. Oh
blocking.
yeah, the mechanism.
The stuff in the way.
But the other thing is, if I don't, then it's gonna be
When you're enlarged,
a
you can
hard
just
time.
you
I
can
can
just
just
pull
reach
myself
up.
up.
Yeah,
then
That's what I'm
basically-
saying.
Yeah, basically it's either a
It's-
squeeze or a DC 20 jump.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I only get +10, so
The squeeze might be easier.
yeah. So I'm large. I'm going to go to the last hole
Okay.
and then pull myself up.
So what distance was that? Because I need to know just in case you were over.
45
That was 45.
from where I originally measured.
All right. I guess because it is squeezing, can you give me a? I think that is an
Dex check?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
This
That's what
is
acrobatics is used for.
Mhm.
Or escape artist.
Let
I think
me
it's
take
actually
my
argued for.
miscellaneous 5 off because I have that in there for jumping, but this is not
Yep.
a jump.
It's not a jump.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You will be able to kind of squeeze up there, but I will tell you it will be a little slow. So it will. Will that be? What's your speed normally? Do you have a boosted speed? 'Cause that makes a difference here.
40, and then the 30 from haste.
So that would
So
be,
70.
and I think that would be 70. And you only wear that. All right. Then let me move to the other map because it looks like everybody's upstairs now. So.
Oh, that would have been 40 feet, so I would have had 30 feet of movement left.
I thought you were right behind where Ada's sitting right now.
But when I
So
enlarge forward.
it's like 40. It's not much of a difference.
Yeah. I mean,
not
it's
really-
5-foot difference.
Yes. I measured 50 feet from where you were, so it was 45 feet.
Okay.
Anyway, so you would probably squeeze up, and we need to put a Khandes here and make it large.
You need to switch.
Oh, I need to switch everybody over.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
You don't need
Well,
to look at this
at
stinky
least
map
we're all
anymore.
now on. Yeah.
Now
the
we're
top
all on the
map for
same
now.
floor. Yeah.
Now you're on the same floor. Yes. Okay. So you would be over here.
Yeah, that's what my goal was, to be in an area where I actually wouldn't be squeezing once I got up top.
Yes. So I'll pull you out and enlarge you. There you are. I pulled you out. There I enlarged you. Okay. All right. You are up here.
We.
You theoretically are out of movement here, but you technically have
I'm
another.
I'm assuming that was that both my actions to do that, because
Uh,
I get an action on surprise rounds.
yes. Here's the thing. I think it was
It's
even
fine
with
if it is.
you being. I'll say it is just because you didn't roll particularly well in squeezing through, so it took
That's
you a little
fine.
bit. Basically, you use your bonus action to allow yourself to, like,
Actually
speed
get all
up
the way
squeezing
out, yeah.
through. Yeah, it's
I
sort of
would
like
assume what it is because you rolled so poorly on the acrobatics. If you wanted the action, you'd be in the squeezing, and so you
Yeah.
used an action to move out of it. That's kind of
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
so. We are at
that's
normal
That's
initiative,
completely fine.
and it
That's
is
all we
Zardris.
I'm gonna click a button really quick as soon as I figure
Uh-huh.
out what it is. It's everyone within 30 feet, I believe. Just gonna double check.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's,
Channel divinity.
Yeah, 30-foot radius. Yep.
Okay.
And
So
it's,
click your thing.
It's roll 7d6.
Good word.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
D6
that was
is-
pretty.
Ooh,
That was actually really bad.
Is that DC affected by the Unhollow? I will ask.
They don't get a bonus to channel. I can click
N-
the thing.
Unhollow.
I believe
Yeah.
the hollow, I believe, will give them a +1. But if they
No.
click something,
Unhollow reduces your DC. Basically, is what it does.
yeah.
Well, that's
well,
the same as
whatever,
giving
it's like
them
a
a
one.
bonus, so you might.
I
as
mean,
well
like,
just-
it's because you're able to get through their channel resistance. They wouldn't have both, which is just gross. But so they
Yeah.
only have the one.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm wondering if that includes the Unhollow penalty, or is that your normal?
No,
DC?
that's my DC.
Okay.
But I
So-
freaking where is it? Here it is.
I'm looking
Let
up
me-
Unhollow real fast.
There's
Yeah.
also extra damage on that.
Yeah, they don't get their
there's
channel
also 13
resistance.
extra damage on that.
Okay.
level.
So that'd be 31. Good to know.
The DC to resist positive energy is reduced by 4 for Unhollow.
Yes, but basically Unhollow is really gross for a lot of things that have channel resistance because it would get both of them, and you
Yeah,
get rid of
this-
one of those
I
things.
get rid
So
of
it's
one.
yeah, which is pretty good because then they would effectively have a +8 swing because they have a channel resistance of 4, and so they just have a little bit of swing. But let me hit a button for all 4 of these dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Hey.
One failed.
one will
Two
fail.
Oh no, that was
Oh,
plus
two-
it. They have-
Oh yeah.
They
Two
still
failed,
take
yeah,
half
two-
damage.
So
Oh no,
No,
the DC.
'cause
Sorry, the DC was
11.
reduced by 4. Yeah, so
Yeah.
But still, those that made their save will take 15 damage, which is still a good chunk of damage, because that's 45 alone there, just chunked off of a bunch of different guys. Not gonna lie.
Knock one of my uses down.
It's sort of like when it's that much damage, even if they make it, it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
that
especially
guy.
the plus 13 from my level,
Yeah, and you will
which
be
we've
at
been forgetting to do.
that, and you will be at that. Okay.
I also 5-foot step over
I
to this
have
man.
to go back over to here. See which one's which. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to just figure out which one's which for me for a second. So they will go because I'm sorry, I didn't go back to the right map. I switched it myself back on it because they're the ones at 26. I was just making sure. So they will all go. Okay. I guess they'll just hit some things. So
Hit
this
themselves.
one will target Khandes. This one will hit at Ada. This one will hit at Zardris. And this one will hit at Ronnie. So I'll just click some buttons. So we'll start with Khandes. What's your AC, Khandes?
30 at the moment.
Okay. Hit you once with a Great Axe for 18.
Which will be 5 less for non-lethal.
Yep.
And then also 3 less for my damage reduction.
Woo! Damage reduction.
So I take 10 technically.
Mm-hmm. But your armor also has been weakened a little bit. So I mean that will matter eventually if you get hit a lot. Ada, what is your AC? So you're next.
My current AC is.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I need to click. You and you. So my current AC is 37.
Then they do not hit you. You're being all defensive. Zardis, how about you? What's your AC?
I have 32.
Miss you. And Ronnie, how about your AC?
My AC is 31.
And no more hits. So then we will go to Ivona, the dragon's turn.
Okay, I have to look up something.
Mhm.
Figure out how long this cone is. Hold on.
I think it's 30? 30 or 45.
Mhm.
Keep getting distracted. looking it up.
Yeah,
What
30
level
foot.
spell is it?
30
Fifth
foot.
or sixth?
Mhm.
I'm going to step here. I
That's
need these.
you can do that, but you're like hopping up on the mechanism. Basically.
That's
So,
fine.
You
I
need some
need
reflex
These
saves.
two guys to make reflex saves.
Okay.
DC 23.
DC 23. I'll save. First one, no. Second one, no.
Alright, they're gonna take,
Mhm.
as I find damage on my sheet, they will take 22 cold.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled a second one.
I might have just been
Hey,
inputted
how do
in
you
as
do
rolling
that?
twice because it does that a lot.
Ah, probably.
Okay. Ronnie.
All right. So I. It's not letting me click my token again.
Because Tant
Let me
Tant
delete it
created
and you
you.
create it. Just create a new one.
Yeah.
It's cause probably because it doesn't have the right token property, so it's not defaulted
That's
to it.
so weird that it
I
does
think
that
what
when
happens is when the DM drags it, it gives DM ownership.
Yep.
And it's not shared.
But mine works
Yeah,
fine.
well, that's because we have ours saved as a default that's set up with our properties.
So like even if I drag it out, it counts still.
Ah,
So I think mine. Yeah, I think Candace put mine on and it works.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
It has to do with the properties. It defaults to who drags it out if one isn't set, one isn't preset.
Well, you're out. You're looking spiffy. You're at the same initiative for me because it's technically another screen.
Yeah, I know. You just have to tell us what's coming up.
Yeah.
Are they? I'm sorry. In the list of things that would go on this place, are these guys immune or resistant to disruption at all?
Not that you are aware of.
Cool. I'm gonna use my swift action ability with my my hammer. Which one is that called? I'm gonna use one of my fervor charges to activate.
Fervor's always fun.
What the heck are all my? So I'm going to activate my ability to get my secret weapon, and it allows me to add an additional +3 bonus to the weapon or the equivalent in enchantment. So I'm going to give it another +1 and disruption.
Okay.
And so.
Sorry, as a clarification, I read the wrong dragon to electricity damage for Time Dragon.
Yes.
Okay, that does make a difference then.
Sorry, that was my bad. I read Void Dragon because they're next to each other in the table.
I didn't remember which one you were, or rather, I knew which one you were. I didn't remember what damage type you said.
And so I 5-foot step, which I believe is legitimate in this game.
Yeah, 5 foot
game.
step takes a move action, but
Cool. And then I'm going to attack with my hammer.
ooh,
Bonk.
So only the first two activate. I don't get
you would haste it, so you would have the third one to attack.
So then the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you will bonk it many a time, and I'm just gonna go like this. You will defeat it.
Excellent. I can't move after I attack in Pathfinder, correct?
well, you 5 foot stepped.
Yeah, so you
So
can't.
that's
anyways.
so
Yeah.
Isn't
so
it, we've been home
maneuver.
ruling that you can move
Well,
after
but-
you do attacks,
if you have normal
But
movement,
Yeah.
if you do a normal movement, you
Gotcha.
get a 5
but
foot
not
step.
5 foot.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
it would
let's
only be
let's
usually just
basically-
move one attack, move normally. Spring
Yeah.
attack still has the bonus of avoiding an attack of opportunity. You wouldn't do
Yeah.
that with that kind
It
of.
hasn't come up very often.
No, it doesn't really
Okay,
come up.
that-
Very often. It's a little bit of a homebrew to make it better, but it doesn't come up very.
Yeah, it's just to
I
make
think
because
it's
there's
a
like
good
one
homebrew.
feated effects and no one has it, and it's dumb. So
Yeah. So okay. But you will kill that one.
Yep.
And there will be one
That
less.
was my swift move in action, so I'm all done.
Ada.
okay, 5 foot step, I guess. And then we'll do.
Can you pounce from 5 feet away?
Unfortunately, no. You have to charge.
no,
requires
it-
at least
no,
3
ha-
feet.
Yep. Which actually wouldn't be great because then they'd get an attack of opportunity. So maybe it was better I didn't charge anyway,
That's fair.
because I'd be moving through a threatened square.
They do have
Um,
reach.
They do. They're big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's do full attack, and I also got one more for Chow.
I'm just going to say now, you overcome its damage reduction, it is dead. They don't have that much AC. They're big hitters, not big defenders. So
Yeah, that's common, and
Yeah,
I got some good. Oh, actually, I need to change my damage type from 1d6 acid to 2d6 Bane Undead.
Ooh. But yes, no. Even with just normal acid, you would have done the damage by 21 attacks.
It's actually really annoying because you can only put in one extra set of damage type. So
Yeah.
technically,
you
I
have
should be rolling
multiple.
like more.
Mhm.
Khandes. Elemental claws, strike attack against us. This guy hits you with the axe.
He's a
Yes.
dick. Beat him up.
I can't hit him with my hammer though.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, you could just punch him.
I
in
could
his big
scythe him.
Dumb face.
His
You
dumb,
can-
bony
you can-
cow
you can
face.
scythe
hit
him.
him with. You can hit him
He's
with
not
your
dead. He's
hammer.
probably immune to crits.
No, I have a 15-foot reach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can technically. So the way it works is you can do it from any square to any square, right?
No,
'cause of this.
For melee, it's from the closest. Technically.
Okay, but you could still do that then.
Yes, you could.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, because he's large. It makes
He's
a
a
difference.
big
Yes,
boy.
he's
Yeah,
big.
Go.
back
Yeah.
Okay, well then, let's see how he likes an Earthbreaker to his face.
Oh, he's gonna hate it if I think he's a
He's
skeleton.
a skeleton, right?
Mhm. I mean, I'm just gonna.
And you're also hasted too, so like there's
Yeah.
10.
Oh yeah,
Probably-
there's
it's
no
probably
way to
another
attack,
attack, yeah.
another attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have done one more. Oh well.
I turned him to powder.
Yeah. Well, you kind of crack into him like the first time and the second time do a lot of damage, and it really is the third strike will finally crack him apart.
I mean, let's be real. The difficulty of this fight was more how to get it done, not the enemies.
Yeah.
I mean, like again, like this isn't a tough battle on their own in here anyway. Overall,
It
especially
would have
because
been really hard if we fought them downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
They-
kind of the point.
Their threat is in their positioning more than anything.
That's why I said the situation is more of the
So
threat than the
Zardris.
enemies themselves.
I will sword.
Okay.
That probably doesn't matter for the crit part.
I don't think he has 12 AC.
He does not have 12 AC, but that will hit all those times.
Even the 20?
Even the 20 will hit.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Again, they technically have a bunch of HP and damage, but no AC. Alright, let me calculate some damage.
I assume he's still alive because it's slashing.
Yes, it is slashing, unfortunately. So
This
the
is a
damage
plus
received
3
will go up.
weapon, but it's slashing.
Yeah. I still have to add it together. So you still will do a decent amount of damage, but it is still standing. And it will get its turn, and it will try to slash back at you.
Alright.
Which I don't think any of those will hit.
No.
Or that
No.
one. You don't roll
Does-
very well.
Does
So,
Ace give me AC?
technically it was a +1.
Alright, so yeah, I have even more AC.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
One dodge.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
look,
I
he
would've had
he
a
didn't
3.
roll very great. It's fine. Anyway, it'll be a bonus turn.
So,
You gonna claw him?
no, I'm not. My claws aren't going to do shit.
What?
So they can,
Claws technically do bludgeoning and slashing.
no, I more mean I have such a pitiful bonus to hit with a melee
Oh.
attack.
Oh.
I'm not going to bother.
Right. That's right.
That will be an issue.
We
Sorry,
played too much 5e.
I have this cool +4 to strength, but it only brings me to a 12 for some reason. Weird. Strange.
Weird.
I don't know. That's so strange.
So the consensus for this spell is I can use a spell in this form that doesn't have material components, because dragons can talk and they have hands.
I will agree to this. Dragons can spell
So
cast, so
I'm
we're
gonna
fine.
just like spit on him with a this. Sorry, I didn't roll the attack for some reason. Hold on.
Mhm.
Oh, it's great.
A 15
A
minus
15
4,
will
so
touch it.
11 touch.
That will touch.
6 disrupted dead damage if it hits.
Wait. You said 11 touch.
Yeah, because he's in melee. I don't
That's
have the
true.
feat yet.
Oh man, you missed it. His
Wait,
touch.
hold on.
Oh, you're
His feet
hasted.
is actually gonna come up. I'm hasted, and also he's within 30 feet of me.
Oh, that is enough to touch him.
I
And
spit
you do
on
s-
him.
You do 6 damage.
Yeah.
He's dead. He had 5.
Just watch
yeah.
Ivona in this dragon form just spit a disrupt undead out of her dragon mouth at him.
It
I'll
really did make a
high-five with
difference
my
that
hands on the floor.
that Zardris didn't be able to get through its damage reduction. I'm like, well, it lives then.
Yeah, I assume it was taking like half damage because it's a skeleton.
It's only got DR5 bludgeoning.
Oh, it's
some of them
only 5.
some of them do have more than that. Like some of them
I
do
just
10.
assumed it was
but these guys
50%
are-
less damage because it's a non-bludgeon weapon.
So you
Alright,
now
two-
secured this area.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
say,
open
well,
this
do
door.
I'm
two want to
gonna
go?
stop
Two want to
raging.
go north? Two want to go east? Two want to go west?
I
That's
wanna
fine, but
open
I'm
this
still
door.
gonna
We
stop
should
raging
secure
because to
down
go
below.
down-
I will say
Yeah.
it my dragon voice.
Oh, it's so commanding.
And
I
since I also need to kill a round, so
I,
I'm
Why
gonna
don't
also drink a potion.
Why don't we take our break before you
Yeah.
do that? While you decide what you're doing, because honestly,
mean- I want to open the door I'm right next to.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I can probably just reveal these if you're gonna open the door. It's just
Yeah,
It-
because
it's just-
we got time limits on our buffs.
Yeah, but he only needs a round to
Yeah.
for his. So
But I mean, it's gonna take like a round just to like walk into this room.
I'm gonna push you back there.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to get prepped to go down the stairs, but we'll wait around for him to get ready and in position.
Hell yeah.
Well, I can walk and drink a potion,
Yeah.
so I'll walk over to the top of the stairs.
We should not do these fights separately. Well, I mean, we probably could. They're kind of weird.
They're
I'm-
not super difficult.
They're really not, and
we should have one cleric go this way, one go this way, though.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
go
that's what I
around.
was thinking.
I'm gonna have us go on break times, snack, drink, bathroom break. Go ahead and take them back in a costume. Return us
Do
to
another map again. The previous map.
True, we're just gonna go down the stairs.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to roll it out. It's not gonna be super threatening.
Are you
It's-
guys gonna just say we kill him?
like?
I'm not gonna use any spells. I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
hit with a
Like
sword.
individually, like I have the amount of what like challenge they are for two of them, and it's not a lot if you're just up in their fitness.
The
Yeah,
most
I mean,
threatening
I'm not
thing
even
is-
going to be raging
It's
or enlarged.
look.
down
I'm
there.
gonna tell you, each room is a CR8 encounter.
Oh wow, that's
Oh.
nothing for us.
Yes, that's why I'm saying if you want to take them out, you can. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
roll.
definitely wanted to kill them.
Like the gatehouse at least was a CR10 encounter because there was 4 of them.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
secures
I mean, we're
our
gonna
exit
kill
at
them
least.
just so we have it secured. But yeah,
Yeah, it's fine too at this point in time. They weren't going to leave those rooms, so
Of course not.
yeah.
They're undead. They have
That's-
no need
these
for
are-
food or water or anything
Yeah.
like that.
And
Only
they're on
bathroom
eternal
breaks.
watch. So I'll just kind of go down here and I'll just delete these guys.
Yeah,
and
we would have.
Oh, with
I'm
my
sorry,
No, I've been
super,
deleted.
You were
Oh,
deleted
shit.
because you moved over.
with my
let's do this turn
super
order.
strong dragon arms, I'll turn the mechanism to open the portcullis.
Okay. So
Well, you don't have
I
very
was gonna
strong
say I
dragon
could do
arms.
it.
I was about to.
Do-
yeah, I was
now
about
here's
to say,
the
you're
question.
really strong, and dragon arms are probably like.
you do have
barely
access to the second floor. Do you want
as
to?
strong as ours.
Now you do have the complete way into the first floor open up.
I
Where
would
do you want to go?
suggest we tie a rope so we have access to both on an exit if we need to leave. Like tie a rope
like-
so we can climb up if we have to leave the dungeon
Oh,
entirely.
I see what you mean. Yeah. So,
So we
like,
don't
in
have to
case
use
someone-
spells or abilities to get back up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I can just fly without an ability.
got
There's
silk
only
rope.
2 of us who can do that though.
I got silk
I know.
rope.
Yeah.
I'll make it silky smooth for us.
But
Make
what
sure
I
you
was just
nod
asking is,
it.
you do have access to both floors. If you
I
would
don't
on
have-
Yeah,
two
which
different
one do we
explorations.
want to do first?
I think is the top floor, because if there's like stupid ambush things.
Yes,
we'll
I
be
actually
less likely
agree.
to be ambushed.
I think the top floor should be cleared first because things coming down is worse than things coming up.
I will tell you, you were warned. They feel like the chain spirit is somewhere on the second floor.
That changes our plan.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's not go to the.
so we
second
should
floor.
not do the second
Yeah.
floor.
You were told that. I don't know if you remember. That's,
No,
they
I
didn't know
don't. It was a
exactly
week
where
ago.
it was, but they did know that it was somewhere up there.
I'm
that
actually.
seems to exceed
I
the power.
do not remember this. I would have written that down.
I think we were told it's been
I-
a week. I forgot.
Oh,
I
There's
might have.
so
It might have been
many
only
things.
part of some. We were talking about so many things. It might have just.
Yeah, there
Like
was
my
a lot
eyes
of
kind of
things.
glazed over.
I mean,
It might have
I
been
have
in the
a whole
entire-
paragraph of stuff, and I did not write it in that paragraph.
Do you have a paragraph of all the different like stuff they knew about for undead
Yeah.
and stuff? Okay, then I might just miss that.
Anyway, so
But-
one is wearing
and-
one of their spells.
But it's
with
also.
the hat.
But I was also trying to write in the middle of you explaining everything real fast, so it's possible I still missed it. But
Yes.
Hey, Dad, do you want to do the honors again?
Be right back. 1 minute.
Okay.
Well,
I'll-
remember that portcullis is.
no, the time dragon opened
It's open.
opened the portcullis.
Oh yeah, all the portcullises are.
Oh, that's right. We did it upstairs.
Right.
Well, I
Mega
mean, one of them has a
bars.
hole and is probably open, and the other is just
Yeah.
open.
Probably open for convenience. Also, this door is just kind of needs to push it open because it's on its
Yeah.
hinges now.
You will push it, and I'll just start revealing this room. It is. I have to kind of reveal it in chunks because it isn't a just simple square room. Because of course it isn't.
Why would they ever put just a square room?
Okay. Let me describe this room, which is here. The scene in this chamber is stomach-turning. Bodies lie everywhere, orc and human alike. Judging by the sprawled and mutilated nature of the corpse, they fought brutally before succumbing to their wounds, dying in heaps on the floor. Many corpses are riddled with arrows and crossbow bolts, and a few appear to have perished while locked in mortal combat and still hold weapons embedded in various parts of each other's anatomy. Strangely, while the room reeks of death, the bloodstains on the wall and floor are incredibly ancient.
Do the corpses still have meat on them?
They do.
That's odd.
Let's consume the meat.
I mean,
I-
I want to point out that if this place is too deadly even for bugs, you're not gonna get a lot of.
Like I I feel like we've also
Okay.
seen worse than this.
I mean, we've seen just.
I mean,
Also,
I
it looks like we
brutally
still have arrow
smashed up a.
holes.
There was a factory below a
corpse.
hospital for liquefying
Oh,
corpses.
you did gooify a man. Non-lethally.
No, I
Yeah.
also purposely gooified that one to make it look
Oh, you did mutilate a corpse for like
corpse,
no
yeah.
reason.
No, it was to make
For
the,
no
the cow
reason.
the cow hammer boys
Think we killed the
think
guy.
that we killed the guy, but it was the guy that we didn't like anyway. So
That's kind of messed up.
Whose body eventually was stolen. We still have
Anyway,
to
we
figure
should
out what
walk
happened to
down
that.
this hallway or
I
whatever.
think he was made into a gold.
There are
Alright,
arrow slits.
So,
Oh, there's arrow slits down this hallway.
Oh,
Mhm.
alright.
yeah.
Yep. He didn't mention it, but I can see them, so I'm pointing it out.
I do have this button I can click.
Do we have a pipe? Oh God.
That's a
No,
47.
Cyclops
perception.
can't invisible for the day today again.
That's
Oh,
also I
okay.
only rolled an 8.
I mean, the place is just littered with bodies.
I think that they're more like concerned with the arrow slits.
Oh, the arrow slits?
Yeah.
You do not see any signs of anything in those. Let me just check to make sure. I don't think so.
I can also just walk up and look through one.
Yeah, no. They seem quiet.
Dope. I'm gonna go in here.
Okay. Alright, I gotta
We're
do
still gonna
something. if
keep-
you
There we
move.
go,
Yep.
yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna look for traps, but
No, sorry.
I mean, I
I'm gonna
rolled
go
a
like this.
47.
So a
for
bunch of the
Oh.
corpses will start kind of moving and kind of congeal together, and you'll hear in this cacophony of mouths, "Welcome home!"
Alright.
your brain
Very
now
cool.
Or whatever.
Oh,
the
he's
Anyway.
so
equivalent is.
gooey.
Join me, wayward children.
No.
Anyway.
Oh,
No!
I'm just gonna click this thing
yeah, I'm waiting for it to
here.
come up.
There it is. There's a turn order.
Kiss
Uh,
my
There's gonna be a
ass.
lot of this.
It's a dungeon.
My initial
Oh,
roll
I
was
can
so
show a
trash.
picture of this thing.
Oh
my
you
gosh.
should have to.
I rolled
I
above a
did.
10.
So gooey.
I rolled an 18.
I'm sorry, what is that called?
That's its name.
I don't like that name. You should
I
change
don't-
it.
I
I
hate
didn't-
that
It
viscerally.
pop up for me for
Uh,
some reason. That's weird.
There you
there
go.
it is.
I hate
Oh,
that
gee.
so much. Why would you name a monster this, Paizo?
It's from the Tome of Horrors, apparently.
But still, are they? I don't want to know if they're doing something in there.
It's definitely not that. It's more like a corpse party.
It is very much so, like, you know, like they're just.
They're just
Yeah, I think that's-
vibing.
I think that's a video game.
Anyway,
To be fair, orgy also doesn't have to be a sex thing.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a
It
party.
has a
basically.
historical term
It's like a food.
where
drink party
people
kind of
get
thing.
drunk and they sing, and then sometimes they have sex because it's
Yeah.
dedicated mostly to fertility
sorry.
gods.
Yeah, but like the modern terminology for that is kind of skewed.
Absolutely.
I mean, even in old, it basically is just a instance of excessive indulgence.
Yeah, it was just a super party.
Yeah, it's
Which is
for
why I would just call it a corpse
nothing.
party.
Nothing weird. Oh, that's copywritten.
Okay, now it didn't work right, so I'm gonna add turn increment 16.
But I still
no,
feel
now
like
it
that doesn't
exists.
fit.
Pulls out a party
Yeah,
popper,
it could
you
be a
know.
party of corpses.
Anyway,
Just together.
so, yeah, the horrible
Dude, the-
creature is going to start moving around.
Dude, the rare
Khandes.
time I'm going last.
So do you have a miscellaneous dodge?
Oh my
for
gosh, I roll.
haste?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
How long does haste
I
last?
rolled-
Is it rounds?
Haste would be over by now.
Okay.
So-
The one time I finally roll above a 10, I still go second to last.
Roll 2. So many bonuses.
I rolled really low on mine.
Well, that's my Inquisitor where I had a plus 23 initiative at the end of the game.
Like, I know I have bad initiative, but...
My initiative is even better because I have a bonus to my dex.
So man, it's so gooey.
I have a +5 dex.
Okay.
I have a +3.
So,
I gotta figure something.
Avona,
Yeah,
you're like... How long
I have-
a dragon?
13 minutes.
Okay. You probably still have a little bit more time with it then.
Yeah, I assume we haven't spent 10
can
minutes
you ro-
wandering around.
I
Can
assume
you
we spent
roll
like
me a
5 minutes. at
knowledge check?
Which kind?
Let me take a look at your character sheet.
I have all of them.
You
I have a
do
lot of
have
them.
all of them.
I have a lot of religion.
Roll
in
me a
mind.
d20 because you don't really know what it is technically, and I'll
Alright.
add a number.
That's a natural.
All
20.
right,
Fuck you,
definitely
DM.
know what this is. Then it's an aberration, not an undead. It's a type of
Ooh, that's planes.
yeah,
That's an
dungeoneering.
aberration. I say in
Dungeoneering.
my dragon voice.
Oh, dungeon.
Hey, I want to point out I have a plus 18 to dungeoneering.
Okay, so you could have maybe known about this. It's like a DC 40 to know about this. It is actually really obscure.
Wow.
Did roll
They
a
do-
nat 20.
no, then I
just-
actually couldn't. I couldn't have. I only have an 18.
Yeah, it is an incredibly rare and obscure thing. They actually do mention that it's very hard to know what it is. And traditionally, if you just look at it, you might recognize it as undead, which it doesn't do anything to prevent. It is not undead. It's an aberration.
It's not an undead.
Yeah. So be careful. It can absorb the bodies of anything alive.
It'll eat you.
Yeah. So don't stand next to it. Don't let it get near on you. Basically,
Oh,
it does take time, but it would you would know basically if you let it sit on top of you, like be in contact with you for a round, it can spend a full round to make you save or die.
If
It's
you
gonna
let it
fucking
sit on
assimilate
top of
you.
If you let it sit on top of you.
It basically, if you give it a round next to you.
Bro, I
I know,
love
it just
instant
sounds
death
funny.
effect.
I know it is technically a weird death effect, but
Pathfinder's
it's
full of
I
these
just,
damn
I
things.
just look at it and I'm like, you have to be kind of stupid just to stand there and take it, though.
Well, in Pathfinder, you don't get the option to just walk away from a creature.
I know. It also has a horrible sonic attack too. So it's a sonic attack. It's
I hate this
awful,
thing.
and it can absorb living creatures too.
I
Technically absorbs corpses, but living creatures would count to basically heal itself.
fucked up God made you.
I don't know. I didn't look
Probably,
it up.
probably man. Man
A
is the fucked up
D6
god.
turns
in it.
into a D6 turns into what?
A D8?
D8?
Oh, for
Yeah.
damage? I think
Yeah,
so.
it
For-
would be
yeah.
D8.
I need
It's
to
only
look
when you
up
get to
thrown
the
weapon
2D
rolls.
something is when
Because a
it
D8 goes to 2d6.
Yeah, it gets weird like that.
Yeah, for weapon type. If it's a claw, it's maybe a little different because manufactured weapons are a little different than.
No,
Yeah.
I never set up a large javelin because I haven't really
Yeah,
used the
yeah.
javelins.
Enlarge person has the table.
If you could enlarge me,
Sure.
I think it's
In
under
big
weapons.
and
Maybe it's not under weapons. No, it's under weapons too.
it's like in a bunch of places. I always
it's a
go to
medium
it
weapon,
enlarge.
D8 or D6.
D6.
Okay, that's D8 then.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna do something really quick so we can not worry about this ever again.
Okay. So.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to put my stats up there. So.
It's okay.
Okay, so let me click on my javelin.
Javelin away.
I'm gonna try to chuck a javelin at it.
Nice.
Just the first one, or are there multiple?
Oh no, it's just one because I had to move up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then
So
you will hit
35.
it and do some damage as you kind of like pierce one of the various bodies sticking out of it. Come home! Come home! Because you can see like it's like the eyes and mouths of the bodies that have like assimilated into it are like moving and talking and watching you. It's pretty awful. Anyway, Zardris.
Joe. I'm gonna probably cast a spell at it.
It is fairly awful in there.
Since I was warned about being next to it because it'll consume me. I don't want to be consumed.
Try to assimilate your body.
Yeah,
will.
I don't
It'll-
want it to assimilate anything about me. So I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
this flame strike button.
Wait. Okay, this is gonna be a dumb question, but does it have to be a humanoid that it assimilates?
I think it's just
No.
a living creature. Right?
Living creature.
Well, worth an ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Anyway.
even if you were a mouse, it'll eat you.
Yeah.
It's a
And it-
DC 23 reflex save.
dead bodies get no saving throw against absorption effect, unlike living creatures, which do technically get a saving throw versus absorption. And then it gets temporary hit points.
And half the damage is super.
Who
awesome.
made this? I want to find them in real life and just talk.
I don't know. Look, as monsters go, it's got a weird absorption ability, but it's not really that horrible, because I'm like, this is something it's probably not gonna, like,
I don't know who named it specifically.
Look, you know, it is the Tome of Horrors. They reused it for this book here. So by the time they got here, it was definitely Pathfinder. This was 3rd edition when they originally wrote it. So, I think the original Tome of Monsters was 3rd edition. And that's why they give me the full stats blocks in the book, but nonetheless. I don't know. Zardris, you were flame striking.
Yes, I
needs to make a
reflex
save.
DC 23.
I'll roll this thing. It will
It
fail.
failed.
Nice.
Yes,
Kablamo.
half of the damage is not fire, it's holy damage. If that matters.
Okay. It does not for this guy. Its
Okay.
damage is damage. Alright. Now we are on to Rami.
Okay.
And thank you for warning us about the instant death effect. You technically didn't have to.
Nice person.
I mean, I probably would have
I mean, look, if you know about the check, you know about it's only got 2 abilities, actually.
Haste, is that still active?
No, we are not hasted.
I'm gonna activate my boots then, and that will let me move 60 feet. So that'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. I'm gonna move up. This thing is gross, and I hate it.
You don't
It's
want to be
pretty
next.
awful.
Stand
You
next.
don't want to be near this guy.
It'll look
Yeah,
so
I don't know,
body.
but I'm a melee person.
I know.
So am I, but I threw. Well, I couldn't get up close to it, so I threw a javelin at it.
Well, your gun that you definitely have.
Gun.
Ronnie's got a gun.
Instead, am I close enough? I think I'm far enough away from you. Yeah, I can just do a channel then.
It's not undead.
Right here. Oh, it's not undead.
It's an aberration.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Fuck me.
Yep.
Okay, oh god, I'm backing up.
Yeah. I was gonna channel too, and then our dragon wizard
I'm
was like,
scared. Oh god.
Your dragon wizard got a 43 and was able to, like, holy shit, I've heard about that in, like, some obscure text somewhere.
I've heard about corpse orgies.
It's probably, like, some
Oh,
weird,
God.
obscure
I read about
text
these
somewhere.
things.
I think
I've read about corpse orgies, and no, it was not in a porno.
Dude, you
I'm
have
gonna-
javelins?
No, I don't.
Did you want some?
I don't know how good I would do with them.
It's a strength.
You know, it's something.
I'm going to.
Six.
Because I think I have...
I doubt it. You definitely have something that would be better than bear strength, bull strength, right? Khandes, do you have any like?
I don't have anything up at the moment. No.
All right, then I'll bull strength you
For
then.
bull strength, you have an item that raises your strength already, though.
Oh yeah, I
How
have.
much
It's
does it
an
raise?
enhancement.
No, I
Yeah.
don't have an item that raises my strength.
So you don't have, like, a belt of
Yeah.
strength?
No.
No, he has con and dex.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
Because I can.
Then bull
I
strength
have
would apply.
full
Yeah.
strength as a spell, and I can activate it with some rages, but I don't want to use up all my stuff every.
I
fight.
understand. Okay,
So I
then
have
yeah.
not.
I'll bull strength you then. So that's perfect.
That's
Okay.
another
Oh, yeah.
4, right?
Yep, +4.
Alright, this thing's gonna go. It's going to, I guess, like,
Slurp?
slurp, squelch up a little bit.
Oh, I hate this.
I like the, like, here, maybe.
Yeah.
Let
Is
me
it like
see.
one of those pods from Elden Ring that's gonna tentacle attack us now and try and grab you?
No, what was this one? Close enough. Yeah,
Whoa, hey, I don't like that. Stop pointing that at me.
40 feet? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna click this button, let's see if it works.
Is that a cone attack?
It has
got a pain shriek.
It's got a pain streak.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
40-foot radius of it.
Good lord.
Please give me a fortitude save.
Ew.
God, a DC 22.
It also
Charisma
rolled
based.
really well.
Oh!
Oof.
Oh, I rolled a
And-
7.
Including me? How far?
No, you're out of its way. It's just
I'm
Zardris.
fine.
Oh,
Well, you'll take half damage,
40
and then
damage.
Ronnie.
Ouchies.
that's so
It's
much.
10d6. It rolled half of that. That 40 is pretty good on 10d6. I'm not gonna lie. It rolled very well. So Ronnie will need to make a fort save also.
Oh, wow. That is very good, yeah.
So Ronnie will take
Roll
20
a
damage.
save.
Ow.
Alright, okay.
So two people take 20 damage. One people for this little kind of streak, and like you just like it's just
That did
all the
so
voices
much
of the
damage.
bodies of it that's made of will all like cry out in pain and suffering, and it's just like it's awful.
Oh.
Anyway, Ada.
Hold on. Let me look up the range of my short spear.
Oh god, it got 3 6s.
Hold on, it's not listed on this sheet. Probably because I never thought I'd need it. Equipment, weapons,
Yeah.
simple.
The lowest dice it rolled was 1, 2, a lot of 5s and 6s.
It rolled
very-
1-1. It rolled 1-1.
Oh, I see. Well, I see.
One-handed, short spear, range 20. Okay. I thought it was 20, but
Let's chucking it at it though.
Yeah, it's a throw.
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
chuck a
chucking
spear
it at it.
Okay, you're throwing a spear at it. Gotcha.
Wait. No, I can't get close enough.
Well,
Hmm.
do you have 130 or just 30?
I only have... Well, actually, let me check.
I thought you.
Oh, wait, I
might
have haste still. I have haste still.
No, we don't have
No.
haste.
Oh,
Haste is
wait.
rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, haste is rounds. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll turn that off. I thought that was minutes. I don't... No, you're right. Yeah, why would
No.
I think that? Yeah, why would I think that?
That'd be nice.
Absurd.
You can gross and powerful.
Yeah, then I just have 30.
Oh, unfortunate.
Is there a penalty for throwing
There
farther?
is. If you go
Yeah,
far,
it's
it's for
range
every penalty. It's -2 for each range beyond the first, up to a maximum of 10 range increments. You can technically take a
Four?
-20 and
Well, I mean,
chuck
for
it.
this throw.
Well, yeah. It's only one. It's only
it's
one.
only one
range.
increment, so it's -2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
You know
within-
what? Sure.
oh sorry, it's
Hold up.
-18 for maximum range, which would be like 10 times your range.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just do a -2.
Mhm.
Should turn on.
Yeet.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Where is it? Here. My attack is 2. And pow. 23.
That will kind of bounce off one of its like fleshy appendages. It will not hit it. It really just has natural armor, so it's just he didn't like quite pierce it. He like kind of skimmed it a little bit, didn't really pierce it. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I did only roll a 7.
Yeah.
With a weapon I'm not good at.
Yeah. Time Dragon. I mean, Ivona.
Yeah, well, what's the range of this spell?
It's time to split.
You just
I had to do
abandon us
math
here.
for range.
Had
You
really
got a
good
lot
chance.
of meaty bodies in front of you, though.
I mean, I'm not so meaty anymore.
Time Dragon could move though too to a better position. Also possible. Good one.
Alright.
What I meant was they could move up and not be not be worried about being near the first
I think these
meal.
raise am I making? Pretty good.
Oh, Scorching Ray?
Pretty good. This level.
Okay, those will all touch it.
Alright,
Is it
46
3D?
per.
46. I
You
always
just
get it
rolled
wrong.
12d6. It does not make a difference.
Okay.
I lie. It does not resist fire.
Take that.
51 fire damage.
Whoa, that's a lot of fire.
We're doing a lot of fire damage.
Much like a cat hawking up a furball, Ivona spits fire at it.
Rays of fire.
Khandes.
Yeah.
I could move up and get one attack, or I could throw 3 javelins.
Wait, can you do multiple? No, I don't think you can throw
I
multiple.
believe there's a
Oh.
feat for it.
Yes, you can throw
right.
multiple javelins. For
Oh.
ranged things like thrown things, because normally
Oh, thrown property and shit.
it's the thrown
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, as long as you're... And especially because Khandes has the gauntlets to draw them out, it's very easy.
Oh, right, because
Normal-
that's why.
Normally, at the very least, you theoretically have to have it in place. You can easily draw them quickly and throw them like you
Like
throw
a quiver.
like a quiver or something.
You know what? What the hell? I'm gonna flame on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Throwing weapons?
yes,
Dope.
Fire javelins, go!
Technically, with my handy haversack, it's only a swift action to draw, so I can still only do one around.
and
Okay.
I miss.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
well.
They will all miss.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright. Zardris.
Oh.
that was a bunch of bad rolls.
The problem is I only have 3 spears.
I
I'm
have a unknown number of javelins.
I have 1 javelin
I have
left, so
9
I have none of them.
next thing is I'm going to have to step up.
Yeah, I mean, I literally picked up like 3 spears or something. Like, maybe at some point I'll be able to throw before running in or something. But never did I think that approaching would be a bad idea.
I mean, as you can theoretically fight it, you just have to be careful. It isn't
Okay, here's
an
a question.
instant death.
Well, here's a question: would fortification help?
Against it absorbing your body into it, no.
Not getting hit would help.
I want to
Yes.
click this ranged attack button. This is versus touch, I believe.
That'll touch it then.
Okay, now I need to read. Blah blah. Because I think I'm. Oh, I'll have to move slightly closer, but that's not a big deal. Is that close enough?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Mhm.
I can't believe I missed with all of them.
So sad.
Yeah, I know that was actually very unfortunate. You rolled. You basically rolled. You rolled this. Okay, I just looked. You rolled 3 6s.
Do you round up
Yeah.
or down for damage, or like levels? Is it
Uh,
down?
It's down.
It's
I
normally
rolled the
down
devil.
unless specifically it says.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was literally about to say.
There
you
are a
stop
few things
worshiping
that do
Satan. That
say.
doesn't help.
It'll
Great.
take 8 fire damage because I rolled low.
Oof.
Cool. It'll be like.
Well, if it moves up, I can full attack it next round at least.
And that is my action. I threw a tiny
Okay.
blob of fire.
Kill it.
Ronnie.
Alright, so given my lack of range, a little bit. How are people doing health-wise?
I got coned really badly.
Wait,
I mean, I only took
I'm-
20. I'm okay.
I'm basically going to be asking Ivona this, but Tantus,
Mhm.
can it absorb something bigger than itself?
Yes.
Damn it!
Excellent.
Oh, this thing sucks.
It's a weird boy.
I'm gonna step back and hit you with a cure moderate.
Oh, okay.
So
Eight
that you
plus-
want to roll the 2d8 plus 13.
Is it plus 13?
That says plus caster level.
Yeah, but there's a
My
magic.
wonderful
There's
wonderful
some math
idea
there.
of turning huge is waste.
No, it's plus
God, is it gonna shriek again?
It technically gets
Yeah,
one
plus
more,
10,
but it might
plus
want to
10.
melee attack.
Plus 10.
I don't know.
It's gonna come eat you.
yeah, plus 10 is the
Plus
max.
10. Hey, that's really good heal.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I step back and say, "Oh, you're not looking too good. Let me help you out there."
Yeah, I got shouted at and it hurt me a lot.
Mhm.
Did you move back, or are you staying where you are?
I moved back like 2 squares, so that was a bit of a
Okay,
move.
you didn't move your guy.
I just
Oh no, there was a 5-foot step. There was a 5-foot step.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll move up here. Let me just see what this.
Oh no!
Alright,
No!
hey, everybody's enraged. It's got one more of these.
I hate this so much.
A fort save?
It's a fort save.
Okay.
22.
Now it's out.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, I rolled
Does
a
it say
2.
disease?
No. It's just sonic effect.
Okay, I'll take the 37 damage.
Yeah.
Owie.
Does DR Adamantine apply to Sonic?
No, it's the elemental
Would it
type
be
damage.
It's 18 damage then for half,
Like-
right?
18 for half, yes.
God.
I mean, I
I need-
assumed that, but
Ronnie to also
but
roll.
wishful thinking.
Again. For more Sonic, because it's getting everybody. Ronnie will make it, so we'll take 18.
It could have been like cold, so I'd have resistance.
Or any other damage type. Because I think
Well,
I
it's
don't resist
Sonic.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Ada.
I think it's the one I don't resist.
I don't get it either.
Damn you, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have fire, acid, cold, and electricity.
Now I can attack it at least.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna.
You know, if you're not next to it when it's alive, it's fine.
Yeah, but I don't know if it can like do it after moving up or if it's a full round action.
Who knows? A dragon might know.
It's not as much just it hits you and get it. It's like it has to be in quotation. Like the way it works is not as easy as just like that. It's like it hits you and then it's in contact with you and you have to remain in that spot for like a full round and then it can try to absorb.
Okay. Well,
You know?
enlarge me. I am now an Allosaurus.
Okay.
I'm huge, by the way.
Okay. Let me do that and then do that.
Oh,
there's
Jesus.
an Allosaurus there.
Oh, can you fit? If you're huge size?
Yeah, it's 15-foot ceiling, right?
Yes,
But
it's
look,
a 15-foot
there's
series.
There's not 15 feet here. There's only 10.
Yeah, that is an issue.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's only 10?
There's not 3 spaces
Yeah, you
for
can't
you to
fit like
occupy
this.
here.
I mean, I assume it's gonna move up before my next turn, and that's my action, so
can't-
I can't like attack it.
And
Oh, so taking the action to transform, seeing if they get a better position for it. Okay, gotcha. I understand the idea.
Okay.
Well, you'd also
Yeah.
have more reach now too.
Mhm.
You would
Yep.
have reach.
Because I have a 15-foot reach, so
Yeah. So Time Dragon, Avona.
let me double check that I have 15-foot reach.
You might not own. You might
Yes,
not
I
have
do.
10. Okay,
Nope, Allosaurus has 15.
dope. Some of them don't get the full 15.
What
Yeah,
do I
no,
want
that's the
to
thing. You're
do?
correct. Some don't.
Mhm.
I
Do
did
I
write down
think-
the reach of everything, though,
God,
just
how
for
dead
that
do
purpose.
I think this thing's gonna be?
I think it's half dead.
It's half dead.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
If it's-
lie, it
I'll
is
probably
very
kill
hard
it.
to tell how damaged it is because
Yeah.
it is a horrible monstrosity with a lot
Like-
of corpses that it's absorbed together.
You know what? Fuck it.
I
Can you
mean,
make
I'm
me
gonna
a
flame
fortitude
flame.
save?
Oh
It
shit!
can. I'm gonna click this button. It's got
Hey,
pretty good
it
fort.
dies.
Okay. Oh, Finger of Death. 10 points of damage per cast.
Indeed.
It still takes 10
100.
points.
13 points of damage.
130.
I'm going to tell you,
130.
130 damage is more than has health, so it is dead.
Damn it!
I just say the word die and then it dies.
Mhm.
You just point a dragon claw at it and be like, "Die," and it just explodes.
Die,
It-
loser.
I'm going to tell you,
Attack
that
it.
was actually pretty close, because it's got over 200 hit points
Yeah,
normally, and you
fuck
only
this
did
thing.
like...
Fuck this
you-
thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna click this because I want to see what would have happened.
Mhm. Not as much as you like, bludgeoning is the one thing it resists.
Sounds about right.
Oh, rip.
But it could have also done this and reached you because it has lunge.
Yeah.
But those aren't really great
Yeah.
rolls. But it's
None
power
of those would have
lunge.
hit me.
Yeah. But it has lunch. You can take -2 to hit more.
It would not have hit
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
The Allosaurus looks disappointed that it didn't get a fight.
Anyway, congratulations, you killed the corpse of
How long are you Allosaurus for? Is it like minutes or hours?
Hours.
hours.
Hey, you'll get to kill something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully
You can
fit
squeeze
the
through.
door.
You can squeeze through this door. 'Cause it's
Is it double door?
a double door.
Yeah, good news is you
go
now have
first.
survived this. Now there's just a lot of corpses in this room. It had been
Man.
slowly but surely feeding on it, and what you hadn't known is it actually had gone insane and was thinking it was part of these people that were here because this place is horribly cursed, and it was eating the corpses.
I'm gonna
Because it's
pick
an
up my
aberration.
javelins.
That's why it said welcome home. It thought you were just Norse soldiers to join with everybody. Aww.
And I'm going to shrink.
And just kind of stand around for a
Yeah,
while.
the corpses are just... I'm gonna guess your cleric will be able to tell. These are all, like, gentle reposed. This entire room is under, like, a permanent effect of it.
Should I drink
Hey.
potions, or is someone...
Man, I think we're gonna use some wands because ow. Not the inflict one.
Well, actually, the
Okay, I didn't mean to click that twice.
Mm-mm. Why is that... It's not... Oh my god. I don't know
Oh,
why
right,
that's...
because you smashed.
Repair undead?
Yeah, yourself.
Yeah.
Who wants to be booped first?
I'm fine. You don't need to use
Me,
any
me.
inflict on me.
Yeah, I mean,
The Allosaurus is hopping slightly while holding
wagging
a hand.
tail excitedly for
Yeah.
wand.
Dude, please tell me how many rounds this will take because I have fast healing.
I mean, I think it's a round to activate a wand, right? It's an action to activate
Yeah.
a wand.
Yes, it would be
Yeah.
one round. Actually.
Yeah. Okay. So, wow. It's one. Actually, we need more than that.
Yeah.
Just tell me when you're good.
One more, I honestly should be fine.
The thing is nasty. It was an actual,
Yep.
like, your CR
Okay.
encounter.
It's actually
Okay.
a threat.
Yeah.
I will boop either Ronnie or.
I'm gonna
Khandes
assume I
next.
will drop out of dragon form during
Well,
this.
Oh, yeah, Ronnie did get hurt. I don't know what Ronnie's
Yeah.
at. I'm at
I
85
am
out of
at-
126, so...
75 out of 113.
Hey.
Alright, the dragon is gone, and Avona is left carrying a large skull.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be the last
Wait,
of our
what?
minutes.
Yeah, I took the skull and was wearing it as the dragon.
You know,
Who are you
whoever-
booping?
who-
Yep.
Oh!
Who wants
That's
to boop?
good.
You can give it to Ronnie first.
Okay, Ronnie, you'll heal 15.
So 15 brings me up to 90. Yep, so
I assume you want one more bit because that was a pretty low roll.
so
That'll bring you up to 98.
yeah, so that's 98 out of 113 is my max, so that's
And he
a
rolled
pretty good.
And another 15, so there you go.
Another 15. All right, so we love that.
All right, and I'll start
Okay.
booping Khandes.
Thank you.
You're definitely gonna want more than that.
That's 113.
Probably want at least another one.
Yeah, please.
Oof.
Okay, that's 123. That's fine. I'm only down 3 points then.
Okay, I'm gonna start booping myself. This is a lot of rounds of self boopage.
I mean, this,
thankfully, my thing's hours, so I'm just like fine chilling.
I'm gonna go perceive at this door at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and like kick the thing's corpse and move past it.
After
I mean,
after I pick up
it's
my...
it's kind of horrible because you can
Yeah.
tell that, like, there probably is, like, the essence of, like, the original thing in there that just started absorbing other living creatures into it to kind of build into it. So it's kind of like, it's not quite an ooze, but it's almost got this, like, kind of ooze core that starts out almost. It's very weird feeling.
And the
I
wand
give it. I
breaks
give.
in my
I give
hand.
it a few extra. Oh, you actually used it all?
Yeah. I have more wands, but like,
Wand one
Yeah.
is gone.
yeah, we've gone through an entire
Mm-hmm.
wand, and I still need healing.
We also have a shit ton of potions, guys.
I'm
Anyway, I
leaving
give I give
potions for
the
you guys.
pile of corpses a few extra stomps just for good measure.
So-
There are a lot of dead corpses you can stomp in here.
Well, I'm more talking about the things that were connected to the ooze.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Man, I
What do I...
bought this
do I
item and I got
I'm
it.
taking a look at the rolls.
They're 24.
24. Let me just check if they're moving.
that
That was a
was-
whopping
that was-
8.
Yeah, that was not a good roll for
That's
you.
probably good enough.
Okay. Let me just check
That's
something
good enough.
here.
And if you could shrink me when you get a chance.
I can. Give me a second here. I'm
Sorry.
just checking something here. Okay. Oh, right. And okay. So you don't really hear anything, but you do notice something. There does seem to be some kind of iron crossbar on the other side of the door blocking it. So
Well-
someone's sealed it from the inside to keep things out. Probably why this ooze monster didn't get any farther, because it really couldn't ooze.
It can't
Oh,
fit
yeah.
through a 1-inch space as a giant ooze.
Well, it was
It's
also
not
there a
actually
bunch of
ooze.
corpses inside of
It
it.
is technically just an aberration. It doesn't have ooze traits.
How long does Cat's Grace last?
Cat's Race lasts
13 minutes.
13 minutes.
They're
It'll
all
be
gone.
gone at this point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna delete my minutes per level buffs.
my strength is gone, I'm sure.
Your strength actually might be up because you got yours. Oh wait, no.
Mine was
No.
a spell.
You
Picked up in
got
the fight.
yours in this fight, right?
Yeah, if you got it in this
Yeah.
fight, it's probably
So
still
you
up.
still have yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I cast mine when we were in the murder death chamber.
Yeah. So, like, the ones that were cast really early on are probably gone, but yours would still go for a little while.
Okay.
So,
Now, if we need to break it down,
the
we have
door
an Allosaurus.
is just as simple as any of the other doors you've seen here. It's definitely breakdownable. It's like this door here. You can break it down. Granted, you could just try to break down the iron bar, but yeah, someone definitely... Or if, like,
You have an
someone's skilled
Allosaurus who
enough
can
at-
ignore. You can have an Allosaurus who can ignore.
hardness, you can just destroy the door. if you
hardness.
want.
I was gonna say, could I slip one of my scythes through the door and just lift up the iron bar?
It would require a little bit more finesse than you can just do.
I would make a logical point. It may not be wise to destroy every door because things could start wandering into other rooms that we've already
Yeah.
True.
It would require some kind of check. You couldn't just do it. But if you wanted to try to slip the iron bar, because you definitely noticed it with that, I mean,
I have no ranks in disabled device.
Okay, next level, I'll rank up.
you could work
I
together
think-
with an Allosaur to do it.
Yeah, I don't have those now.
Okay, I put it there, right?
I think, I don't think an Allosaurus can disable this device. So I think this door just has to go by.
Yeah,
Bye
they should
bye.
just smash this door.
Mhm.
I could also
Go
just change back
Allosaurus.
and take a 20.
Nah, don't waste it.
Just smash it. It's fine.
Don't
You
waste
haven't
your
gone very
dinosaur
deep.
form.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you gotta use it in one combat.
Consume door.
Mhm.
Eat the door.
All right.
Anyway, this.
You can smash down the door. It's fine.
Is the door undead?
No. But it probably will scream.
Is it
It
a
might have a ghost inside of it.
I mean, there's ghosts inside of everything here. Not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm gonna reveal the room here. There you
The
go.
whole
hey, look,
building's
it's
just
another
made
room.
of ghosts.
Actually, they do mention that, like, that's why, like, if you wanted random encounters, ghosts and, like incorporeal undead can just emerge from the walls occasionally.
I'll go listen at this.
This place
well,
really is just made of ghosts.
Drop
Anyway,
a
see
nuke on
anything-
it.
I
in
was
the-
describing the room
Sorry.
before you, sorry, we were talking on it there. Okay. Tattered bits of ruined tapestry lines the walls of this hallway. Wispy filaments of rotting cloth that hang limp and forgotten. Ancient bones from scattered skeletons line the floor, and bits of broken weaponry and army. Only one skeleton seems to remain whole, slumped against the northeastern corner, clad in dust-caked full-plate armor.
Oh hell yeah, we should loot him.
Mhm. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I can only technically do that one more time because I can only do it 3 times a day. Ignore DR of things. Although I technically have it for a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it also depends on how far we want to go in for the day too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we've been slightly beat up.
I mean, I'll be honest, I probably didn't even need to spend it. But.
That might be a actual skeleton warrior there or something.
Well, why don't we have our giant dinosaur enter the room?
Mhm.
Sure. In fact, it's probably better so I can squeeze through before
Yeah.
combat starts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm technically regular size.
Let me reduce you to
But
regular
it might
size.
not. I mean, I was gonna say, don't even worry about it because I might go big again in a minute. So
This is
If
why
I need to make you big, I need to make you
Okay.
big. You're small
just-
for now.
Just
Unlike
give Joe a
like
second
a-
character sheet and make it so that token is large. And then
like
Joe can just
we
pull
probably
it
should
out.
just do that. You know,
I
so just
could
pull out.
create a second character sheet.
We can just clone Khandes. A Khandes
Yeah,
clone.
just clone a Khandes.
True.
Have a big version token.
I don't know if I don't think I can.
I can clone you.
can't.
No,
I-
no, you cannot technically clone.
I can clone you and make you one with the big characters. Like
Yeah,
one that
there's
would
three
be
of it to be
In a
large
couple of
ones.
levels, I could like actually clone you.
All right.
You want to clone me? I'm pretty.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? You're just moving into the room, Allosaurus.
I'm
Okay.
Yep, I'm just moving into the room, squeezing through,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
seeing if anything gets up.
Nothing responds to you.
Hell yeah, let's enter
Oh,
this
there's
room.
a door there too.
Okay, well,
There are
let's go
doors.
Walking forward.
Yeah.
I'll put my big ears on this door
I'll go check out the other door.
and roll
I-
a 57.
Jesus
cool.
Christ!
I need everybody still to roll me perception checks, though.
Everyone.
Everyone. I guess Ronnie is like over here.
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna be real. I can't roll over over a 22 is not possible for me. Can I physically make this DC?
Okay. So you're the only one that doesn't hear this. You will all hear what sounds like the faint sounds of
Oh,
battle.
Voda doesn't.
No, sorry, I don't have. I don't have
Vona and
ears.
Ronnie do not.
The faint sounds of battle. Do I know what direction it's in?
It seems to be kind of echoing around you.
Oh, around everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the tapestries might be. Are the tapestries magical?
I look at the
No.
with my eyes.
Okay. Everybody makes me a will save, please.
I'm
please.
actually okay. Will saves.
A
No.
storm of
Is
street.
it mind affecting?
Let me check. Probably.
All right, that's a 16.
No, 20 is not great.
A 14.
Big
Ooh.
Wow.
18.
I think
TPK.
I'll
Okay.
die.
So, Zardris is fine.
Holy crap.
Holy
Um,
Zardris, I think.
So, all of you, everyone else is technically affected by the confusion spell.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good.
Oh no.
That's really bad.
Anyway, I will just do something in a second here, and then let me just let's see, northeast
Well,
corner would be
I
here.
hope you.
Would
Ah,
it
this
help you
thing
all
pops
be
up out of the
into
body.
door?
Hope
Anyway.
you all enjoy being attacked by an Alice.
Yeah, no, you've
there's-
killed us, Tantus.
There's a chance that you don't do anything.
There is a chance that you don't do anything, or hit yourself, or
Or
actually act normal.
So this
you
is
only
just gonna
have
be
a-
Zardris fighting this
Oh,
thing
if
now.
let me put it this
by the
way: if
way.
I act normally, I will do my best to declaw myself as much as possible.
Well, I thought that maybe you do use your regular attacks. For attacking others. I know when you attack yourself, you don't use
Attacking
your...
yourself is a 1d8 plus strength.
Yeah, you just punch yourself basically. So it's
But
not
attacking an
as-
ally is
So,
you
yeah,
make
this
like
is,
one
this
attack.
is just a Zardris fight. How many rounds is this gonna last? This is prudent
It's like a
information.
minute, right?
It's rounds,
It's rounds
per
per
level.
level.
and
Let me
it's
see the
probably at least... Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Confusion's a
10.
third level spell? Oh.
10.
This
All
is
right, this
10.
is just
That's
literally.
all
This is
combat.
your fight. This is only you.
I will need everybody to roll initiative. I will describe what happened here. A storm of shrieking spirits churns into an overwhelming vortex, and it kind of drives you all kind of temporarily crazy. And then I will describe this
Hell
thing here
yeah.
and pop out its sheet.
And I actually rolled decent.
Which means you're gonna punch yourself soon.
Let
Or an
me show
Allosaurus.
you what this guy looks like too.
Also, I'm surprised confusion doesn't count as a mental effect.
I mean, it
It
did.
is. It is. It is.
Oh, you just rolled bad enough.
I rolled a 16.
16 was pretty. It wasn't that high of a DC, but
I
unfortunately,
assume it's like an 18 probably.
it was 19. Ada was
Yeah.
one off.
Right.
There you go. That's the dude
It's a
that's showing up.
smoke monster.
I mean, you might be able to recognize what it is.
Is it a religion roll?
It is a religion roll.
I can click a religion button.
Okay.
That's a 20. That's okay.
Okay. You will know this is some kind of wraith.
Oh, neat.
I have no idea.
Yes.
You're also confused.
Basically, he rises out of the bone-clad, the plate mail-cladded bones in the corner.
Oh, actually, this is gonna be incredibly easy. Never mind.
Let's see here. Who is a... Okay. Are any of you heavily armored?
No.
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 Okay. Then it really... The only person it hates... Oh, wait.
I'm heavily armored.
Okay. Then, because I have to figure out who it hates most. It hates paladins, heavily armored fighters, and clerics of militant or good deities.
I'm technically one of those things, but I'm technically lightly armored.
I mean, because, like, you know... he's going to shriek, "You shall not have Cepherial. It is mine and no others."
Okay.
You can roll a history check, too, I can better guess. You can guess
I mean, I have a 5. That's a 14.
I mean,
I don't
anybody
know.
that hears this can know about it, even though they're
I
crazy.
think I'm confused, so...
I could roll history.
You mean you can roll it, you just won't be able to process what you heard.
Oh, that's a 34.
So yes, this is the horrible undead that was the guy that was the great hero, Zardris, the one that wielded Cepherial.
I'm gonna steal that weapon or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, did I roll his initiative? Let me check
No.
the initiative.
No, he did not.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Alright.
Ha!
Zardris goes before him, still.
Dope. This may just end instantly.
Okay.
So I have to move
Mm-hmm.
here so that I have a line effect.
Mm-hmm.
And hang on a second.
I might have to check his abilities then. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. He has to make me a cool save.
A will save.
Probably. No, it's a reflex save. It's a DC
Okay, it's a
25.
reflex save.
Is
Okay.
he got light weakness?
Yes, he does.
So if he fails, I think he's instantly dead.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this thing. He has a...
He's
roll.
dead.
He's just dead. He rolled a 4.
Boom!
Let me just see here. I think it's undead caught and do that damage.
And the beam results in destruction of any undead creature specifically harmed by bright light. If it
I
fails
have
to
to
save
check-
ultraviolet light.
It's specific because it does have an ability against light, but I don't know if it counts as like killing it. It is sunlight powerlessness. So I don't know if it would be killed by it, but he would be like, I've got to be honest. It's 1 round per level, though, so it's like he's can't attack and is staggered the entire time. I'm not gonna lie.
I have 4 more of these.
Every
Round I can do this again.
That's why I'm just like,
The
it's
real
not
problem is there's
instant
an
death.
Allosaurus who might just kill us.
There's confused people is the biggest problem.
That's
well,
the real
you
issue.
still
This
roll,
doesn't go away.
Still, please roll me 13d6 at very least. Let's.
I mean,
because of the confusion, we can kind of play this out a little bit. I'll say, you know.
It is just gonna kill someone by accident.
Oh, you want me to roll the rest of my rounds?
Well, you roll the damage. You still do 13d6 damage to it.
Okay. Because
Each of your things not only makes it like helpless and can't do anything, but deals it 13d6.
It takes more damage.
It takes 13d6 damage. Yes, it takes more damage because
okay.
it's undead. That's just undead takes 13d6.
Oh man, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There's a third. That's 50 damage.
Yeah, okay, you know, that's a good chunk of its existing health, and it would take the full damage against that, because even being incorporeal, it would not take half damage from this. Anyway, okay, he doesn't
That's
do
my
anything.
turn.
Condis,
Bloodline.
I need you to roll me a d100.
I have my D100 ready.
I was like, Khandes also is
All
a very,
right.
very potentially
So
terrible.
Condis,
You attack your nearest ally, which would be...
it would be the nearest creature.
Which is him.
Yeah, okay.
We're up there.
Go beat him up.
hmm
So it's just one attack, right?
It would just be one attack,
So.
though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, like,
hitting rainstorm.
Would that hit?
Yes.
Rainstorm.
26.
Is it a magical attack?
It is a +1 Furious Earthbreaker.
Okay, it's magical, meaning you can deal damage to it at all. But you will do
Yay.
half damage, and it's going to be corporeal. Oh, wait!
We have ghost touch weapons.
Does it get...
Was the
Oh, no,
Earthbreaker your Ghost
that's
Touch
right.
one?
I did take the Ghost Touch thing.
And was your Earthbreaker? Can
Yeah.
you specify which weapon it was?
Yeah, it was my
Okay.
Earthbreaker.
Okay, Allosaurus! Roll me a D100!
This is horrifying.
Man.
/R 1D100
Alright, we're safe.
30.
Okay,
I
you
babble
do nothing,
but you
and
babble.
the Allosaurus is drooling.
Babble and drool.
Okay,
You're
Ronnie!
not sure what he's drooling at, which makes you worried.
Oh god.
100.
Roll a D100, please.
A D100?
Oh, this is a
Yeah,
horrible.
You're confused.
Honestly,
Uh,
imagine if we all
you
failed.
punch yourself.
Roll a D8 and add your strength damage to that.
You punch
That you deal to
yourself.
yourself.
7
I have
plus...
+5 strength.
Oh no.
Oh no, I punched myself so good, guys.
Oh, I act normally.
Oh!
Oh, hey,
Uh,
Havona, you've got some sense of yourself.
I see this thing, I guess.
I'll be honest,
Being
like
hit by a beam of light.
in my current form, I have a +8 strength.
You do a
Amazing.
lot of damage to yourself.
Yeah.
Man.
I also have a bonus to my strength because I have bull strength on.
Okay, the only positive for all of you is I did not activate my form of the dragon before starting this. Otherwise, I would deal double my strength in damage.
Man. What do I do here?
I mean, it didn't do anything on its turn, so...
Die is option.
No, I'd rather not die in here.
Yeah, dying here is really bad.
Well,
Yeah.
because you attack the closest person, I would get as far away from the dinosaur as possible.
I mean,
Well,
dying
I
is
still
the
want to
closest
do
person.
something, right?
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's
you can...
undead. You could disrupt undead on it?
Yeah,
Could disrupt undead.
it is totally vulnerable to that.
Let's do something more useful.
Yeah, I don't know what your spell list is. You could fireball.
I'll just remind you, a lot of things will do technically half damage to it being incorporeal. Things like positive
Yeah.
energy and disrupt undead will do full damage. Just
I
'cause
think I
it's-
will just
it's
click
weakness.
this beam button.
Do you have more scorching rays?
If I'm gonna save this for something like that isn't blinded and being lasered,
I mean, that's true. I guess I'm putting
That will touch its touch AC.
I'd be
which is the same as
horrified if
normal
it
AC.
didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, its entire AC is touch. It's pretty gross.
6.
Oh,
Okay.
that's another good roll.
I leave the room.
You know, that's probably a good idea.
Zardris.
Well,
they
I'm
can
gonna
break up
click the
movement, yeah, I'd
sunbeam
probably
button
just-
I'm
again.
just gonna hit this thing here to see if it does any better. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
it's-
Roll 13d6
Rest in
again.
peace.
All right, here's another 13d6. That's another 48.
Haha. Okay, it's technically still alive. Okay,
oh my
great.
Jesus!
Look, this thing was like, it was pretty yours like 1 CR less than you, and it was slightly more difficult battle. Just the only reason this would have been a little bit more difficult was because of the cough haunt you encountered that made you all crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, it'll go. Oh wait, it won't. Khandes, roll me a percentile.
It'll go. Oh wait, it won't. I'll be honest. Like, I'm
67.
terrified of
Ooh.
Khandes.
Do a d8 damage to yourself plus strength.
Well,
Minimum. Ada,
Uh-oh.
plus strength is
Allosaurus, we need
9
to roll.
damage.
Wow.
You act
23.
normally.
I act normally.
You act normally,
You gonna
Allosaurus.
bite a ghost?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Because this continues, I'm just going to take the mental clarity and just turn back.
Is that a
Actually-
action? Standard action?
Yeah, it's an action.
Mm.
So I don't murder anyone.
I think Zardris has this handled.
I still have like 2 more of these.
Yeah, but I don't stop being confused after it's
No,
dead.
no, you're fine. I don't think you need to do anything besides
yeah,
that.
I understand why you would stop being a dragon or mod dinosaur.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
Ronnie, I need you to roll a percentile.
Don't attack me, please.
Oh, let's do it.
So yeah,
Here
you
it
can. By the way,
comes.
you can shrink me
Oh.
back to normal. By the way.
Okay, that's right.
believe
That's dealing on the D8 damage to
yourself.
yourself.
Oh, you just punch
Yeah.
yourself again.
Choose a square. I just shrunk you back
Damage.
down. You can be any of those squares.
That's. Honestly, I'll be far away. That's good. For
Okay, Avona,
Baby.
you have to roll some. See what
Oh,
you
do.
do.
100.
yeah, everyone.
Uh-huh.
I forgot everyone was confused.
78.
You
attack the
attack
creature.
Ronnie.
Alright.
You're
I'm gonna
punch.
punch. I don't have a weapon.
Rosie.
13. I miss. What a shock.
you
Alright.
take
I'm gonna-
1d8
I'm gonna
damage
roll
as you
this
punch a
sunbeam
metal armor.
again.
Alright, I'm gonna click this button and see if I actually roll a decent dex save. The answer is probably not. I don't know. Anyway.
It still
That was a
fails.
pretty
It's
good
got
dex
It
bonus.
still fails!
Here's another 46.
It's
sunbeam.
still up somehow!
Oh my god! I think I only have 4 of these, so this is the 3rd one.
Candace!
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Oh.
Well, you gotta roll that D100 first.
Alright, that's. I think you drool and babble. Okay.
Problems rule.
Ada?
That's accurate.
Yeah, my D100 time.
Mhm.
Oh,
72. Hit
you attack
yourself.
yourself.
Ronnie!
I only actually ended up doing 1 lethal damage to myself.
12.
35.
Ronnie will
Babbling
babble. Ronnie will babble.
Babble.
Bavona,
I act normally.
you act normally.
Your
Your hand hurts now because you
You
touched
did
metal
punch an
armor.
armored lady. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, well, you can break up movements though, so you could walk in,
They'll hide it.
disrupt, and then leave.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not doing anything at this point.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die when my turn comes
I
up.
point at it with my hand, and I
Mhm.
cast the spell.
Okay.
And I make sure I'm in range for the spell. Actually,
What is it, like 30?
no, it's 25 plus 5 for 2 levels.
Ah.
It's 27.
27 does touch it.
All right.
6
Get
more
disrupted
damage?
for
Oh.
3 disrupt
Okay.
damage.
I'm not gonna lie, it's still up.
I mean, I would
yeah.
be very funny if it died, but I understand.
I'm also not going to lie with Zardris coming up here. It was at 6 hit points.
Okay.
could have killed
well, is it gonna be blind to roll that reflex save?
I mean, I'm gonna hit a button and it's gonna take half damage from this. It's dead.
52 sun damage, and that's
It-
the last sunbeam.
It had +9. It could have actually made this and would have then done stuff to you. It rolled. None of these were even close.
Which is good because 90% of the team was freaking confused.
If I didn't have sunbeam, this would have been a horrible encounter.
Someone would have
I mean-
died.
I click this button here and it's really bad.
Someone would have died.
Because you can notice the bottom part there.
Yeah, there
Come
would have
on,
been a death
Brain.
here.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
It's a wraith. Wraiths are bad.
It would have been afforded to save against the con drain, but yes, its rates are pretty bad.
But it got blinded in a corner with beams of light.
Got
It
bullied.
did just stand up and got
We
bullied.
put baby in a corner.
Yeah, I killed
So-
it. It's awful. I hate undead. How much longer are you guys confused for? That was 4 rounds.
So 6 more rounds, technically.
Oh.
I was gonna roll
so,
60, 100.
Sure. I mean, like, there's like 6 more of these. I don't know.
I think one of those. Is
The one that matters is that I hit myself.
I
I'll be
think
honest, I'm not hitting anyone else.
I think
that's for
Ronnie
sure.
hits themselves once and acts normally the rest of it. Ada does one
I
attack
babble-
someone
Uh,
and hits herself twice.
once. No, yeah, you're right, twice.
And Khandes attacks someone too. I mean, like, you'll be fine. We'll like punch each other or something. Be with Ada. Anyway, there is something of magic in here, though. I will say.
Yay.
His suit
Why
of
did I
plate mail
roll
is
so
magical.
well?
Oh Jesus! You just decked the crap out of yourself.
Okay, well, now I'm going to make one attack. Honestly, I'm gonna do it against.
I don't think
Actually,
he's carrying at the moment.
I'm probably gonna do it against Zardis just
It
because you
matters
actually
for
have,
HP.
Mhm.
because you have, I think, more AC than Khandes.
Doesn't matter, it's whoever's closest. Which would still be Zardris.
I
They were
already
equal.
have 30 AC.
I would
Oh,
be closer because diagonal.
You would you're right.
Because that's 20 and I'm only.
Oh, I rolled a 1, so you're good.
Yeah.
No, you rolled a 34.
Oh, you're right.
34 definitely hits me.
Sorry, I rolled a 1 on that. I
And
rolled.
then,
So you
I
take.
guess.
You take.
You
13
probably hit
hits.
Ada, then, I guess.
Yeah, I hit
Khandes.
Ada.
Oh no.
Does a 32 hit you, Ada?
Actually, let me check. I have to check
It
for that.
might.
Actually, it will, because
Oh god.
So it's
You're probably not doing any of
is
your
that
defensive
acid
maneuvers.
damage on?
Yeah.
Do I take the acid damage
What?
too? Actually,
yes, you do.
well, let me double check. I might have acid resistance. I do, so I don't take any acid damage. Dope.
Okay. Thankfully, I rolled a 1 on damage, but I also have stupid bonuses. So.
Yeah, I'm also not super buffed up.
Oh, Ada take 23.
Oh. So I took 13. So boop, minus 13.
I'm down to. I literally went from 97 down to 38.
Well, I'm probably gonna just burn all my channels to heal you guys, and we're gonna leave.
We should retreat after this.
You actually have secured a good bastion in because this is the first area that has multiple doors out. But
Yeah.
I would say, Zardris, since you kept your sense, you would probably know you will have to be careful of the Siphon of Madness in here.
Yeah,
Basically, maybe it's better if one person tries to trigger it that has good wisdom, and then,
Oh, because it's a haunt, right?
Yeah. It would probably
Crap.
reset by the time you came back.
I will also do the channels outside of here.
That's a good plan.
Because
I'm
that
on
might
this now.
weaken them.
I will grab the armor and run.
It is Celestial
Yeah.
Armor. You'd have to look up the stats for that. It's like a super powerful plate mail. Nothing
use that.
took it here because it's good.
So this armor's
No.
like really good.
I would love to use it, but I probably don't want to because it'd probably be detrimental to my character.
Most
You take
likely.
a look at what it
Even if I
does.
was proficient, it'd probably just be.
Celestial Armor is +3. Is
Yeah,
they
it's
said
plus,
it's
it's plus
full-
3 chain. Yeah, it's plus 3 chainmail and so fine and light that it can be worn under normal clothing without betraying presence. It has a maximum dexterity bonus of +8.
It might be a
penalty
special
-2,
case that it's plate mail.
You want to link it?
And arcane spell failure chance of 15%. It's considered light armor
Okay,
and allows
so
the
this
wearer
is-
to fly on command as a
So
spell
this is different. This is Celestial Armor, but it's full plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would
Got it.
still count as light armor, though.
It would still
Yep.
count as light armor?
Because that's what
Oh.
Celestial Armor does.
Yeah.
So it is
But
a
do I have to
unique
have
item.
proficiency in heavy to use it?
I mean,
No,
don't
because it's
think
considered
so.
light armor.
With Mithril, you have to have the proficiency of the type it is, and then it
I
gets counted
don't
down after.
know, because this is probably much more of a norm. Because I don't think I have the price for this, because it does specifically say it's
Hey,
a full plate,
you know what's
full plate
really
version of
funny?
Celestial Armor.
You know what's really funny? Next level, when Ivana takes a rogue level, she will get light armor proficiency.
Honestly, I actually think this is great for you.
It has a max dex bonus of +8.
Holy crap.
Yes,
Armor check
and it has
penalty of
only...
-2, and arcane spell fear of only 15%.
Yep.
That is the
And fly
that is
once
the
per day.
main problem. Maybe I wouldn't want it is the arcane spell failure.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
if you're gonna
15's a
have
lot.
any armor,
I'm not intending to
you're
wear
gonna
any
have
armor.
that.
Is the thing.
It is also,
I'm just
again,
saying, it's
it is,
funny.
it is,
if I
it
did
is
the
a
feat
plus
path, I could
11
wear this.
armor bonus. It is,
Yeah.
it is pretty crazy.
There's a feat path I could take, but it's too late in the game for me to really do it.
It
Yeah,
bears
I know there's that. Yeah,
it
but-
bears the heraldry of Last Wall, too. Just
No,
to
it's a
note.
stinky country.
I mean, they still technically exist in the
Yeah,
timeline.
they still exist right now.
They haven't been turned into a murder hole.
Yeah, they haven't been destroyed yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit a bunch of channel buttons, and everyone can
Yeah.
just heal a bunch.
I
let's
just
put it
feel
back
the
to the
fool
normal
You're
because
not gonna
screen.
be
I
channel.
have
because
cool
they're gonna be
vampire
honest.
powers.
I'm just gonna go back over here to the normal screen because honestly,
I'm just gonna roll this all as one number so that it's not me rolling 4 times. I think everyone's gonna be at max hit points after this. You'll see.
Probably.
I have channels if need be.
Oh, you won't need to use them because I healed 95 hit points of the entire
Yep,
party.
max.
So, this was the interesting thing that you've now technically secured. You have a way into the heart of Scarwall that is safe and secure, mostly.
Kinda.
I mean, like, there is one room that's kind of a little threatening, but as much as, like, the sky was threatening because there's going to be a lot, or sky and water, threatening because there's a lot of things. This was threatening because there was a lot of stuff blocking the way. But now you have the oyster. All the doors.
I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the worst room to break the door down, because what we could do is just send someone in and close the door behind them. And then...
I mean, like...
would it affect summoned creatures, or
It
familiars?
would, if it's anything that can make a will save and be confused temporarily.
Would it be summons and familiars?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the exact mechanic is a DC 19 will save, and they do say it's as the confusion spell that's driven temporary and saved as per confusion heightened to 6th level. So if you would be like, it's rather than a 3rd level spell, it's because I think that's what normal confusion is, a 6th level.
Yeah, it'd be a 6th level spell, which changes the DC.
It just kind of is the DC and makes it harder to get rid of, if you're trying to dispel it. Technically speaking, you could also channel energy to get rid of the haunt temporarily too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Otherwise, it would definitely, if you're going to rest, it will reset. I'm going to tell you. Otherwise, you do not know the reset mechanics.
Yeah, I mean it's a haunt, so they just come back.
Yeah. Again, this one more of a threat with the guy. Now, not so much of a threat, just kind of annoying to deal with.
Annoying now, yeah.
Yeah, he was a CR14 encounter because of the haunt.
So if this counts as light armor but is plate mail, I really want this because this would be really good.
Wear it, loser.
Take it.
Again, specifically they mention it is his full plate is a suit of celestial armor, and celestial armor has those stats. So I don't know if there's a celestial full plate.
I don't think there is a more fitting character to wear something called celestial full plate than you.
Yeah, because I don't have heavy armor proficiency, which is the big, how mechanically does it work? Because I know with Myth...
Okay. I did look it up. There is a version of this that is unique and full plate. It's a little different. Do you have medium armor proficiency?
Yes, I do.
Okay. The only difference is the armor check penalty goes up to 3, and the max dex is only 6.
Which is fine, because I'm never going to get
other than that, it is +3 full plate that is medium armor instead.
Oh, that's
so
insane.
It reduces it by 1, has a max dex of +6, and an armor check penalty of -3 for this is not max. Yeah, I had to look it up specifically. I think it might be in the book here.
Yeah, Bryce Weevil said +3, remarkably light and treated as medium armor, has a max bonus of +6, penalty of -3, and spell failure of 20.
And still has the fly once per day, but you already fly anyway. So
must be good. That's great for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fly spell might be better than my fly because of
fly is
yeah, that
fly
depends on if you
based on your armor you're wearing.
Yeah.
Also, because it's kind of rare. Do you have average mobility or?
I have average, which I think.
Yeah, so fly speed gives you good.
It drops it down. I had to figure all this crap out because.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The fly spell would give you a 40 speed,
which is better than
and
I have.
It would be good maneuverability though too.
Yeah, I'd have to double check the rules for armor, but I'll do that after the game.
Yeah, but specifically under the fly spell, it just says if you have medium armor on, it's 40 speed instead of 60.
Yeah, I did.
But it would mean though that for
for
8 minutes, you could just have better fly for a little while.
I like that. At the bottom of the fly spell, it's see falling damage if something bad happens.
Hey, nothing bad is gonna happen because I have a feather fall rain.
Yeah. Wait. I didn't think armor affected you.
It does.
It does. It affects your check and I believe your speed.
Armor reduces all speed.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I knew
why
that.
I actually have decent movement speed is because I'm technically wearing light armor right now.
Yeah, thankfully my boots of Strident and Experiencing boost my speeds back up to normal. So
yeah, I have 40 because I'm in light armor, so that's why it's I'm pretty good on movement.
I think you'd be a little reduced in medium, but I mean,
it's a little bit reduced. I'll figure it out.
I mean, +3 full plate, which is a armor bonus of I believe 11.
It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What am I at right now? I'm at a +8.
So it'd be three higher than what you have now.
Yeah, which is really good.
Yeah.
It'll also mean that I don't have to worry about preparing magic vestments anymore.
Anyway, why don't we give shoutouts and the end for today then? I guess since I've got how I've got this arranged, Joe, you can give our first shout out. Okay. Lightning?
I have sort of good internet now. We'll see.
Look, it's better than nothing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was crap before, but now that there's no trees in the way, it actually, like, works.
Yay.
Awesome. River, anything to shout out?
No. I just glad to be here. Thanks for having me. I had a good time.
Moma?
Shout out to River for being here and having a good time.
Worm.
I'm Diamond Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or at DiamondWorm on Twitter. I will probably stream Friday. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Understandable. Myself, Pathfinder Dracovin. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm usually here most days of the week. If you want to just remember my schedule. Tomorrow we'll be talking about some Pathfinder topics and probably playing a little bit of Elden Ring later. If you missed earlier today, I beat Moog. It took me like 5
You
attempts.
can access the DLC if you have
You can
it.
touch
I
You
was
can
going
touch
to
Mikola.
I was going to buy that after I got like closer to the end of the main game, so
You can hold hands with Mikola.
I could hold hands with Mikola. You know, my normal strategy of just
whatever
summoning
Lightning
Cthulhu
calls
and then
tequila.
using spells.
Yeah, he used
It's
tequila.
fun. You know,
The drink, tequila.
Definitely. And then, you know, Friday will be more of that discussing tabletop on Saturday, this game next week at 9, so I hope you join us there for more adventures. They've hit into the heart of Scarwall now, so now that it's your oyster, and there's a lot more directions actually for you to explore. You've hit that point.
So long. It's gonna be so
Whenever
many
you want
sessions.
to go to, like, I think some of these things are like, you know,
It's gonna be so many sessions.
I think because we got 3 good battles in, and technically there was an entire thing of trying to figure out doors for a while. So I think you can
Yeah.
technically get like 4 main encounters in at least, depending on the encounters. So we can kind of play it by ear and see how
As
long
long
it
as they're
goes.
not weirdly complicated.
Most of them aren't. I will tell you
Or
that.
We all get
Another
confused.
corpse orgy.
Look, it's a name.
Orgy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not the only one with a weird name in here, but it's
Of
the only
course.
one that's an orgy.
Let's hope so.
No, I want to run into all the orgies.
There's a couple more like unique monsters from like
Bone
old
Zone,
books and
that's
stuff.
the next enemy we're
The
gonna
bones, the Bone Zone.
I mean,
Um,
the bone has already been there.
Yeah.
I'll
I
bone the bone
think a
zone.
bunch of people have. Anyway, everybody, social media link below. Bye, farewell, good night, bye.
Isn't there also a way to defeat haunts?